Alright, chat. After the events that drained all semblance of sanity we had left.
My few remaining brain cells have shriveled and withered away into the ash.
We're gonna boot up the fighting game to take a break. I'll explain what I was doing and why I'm late. So, let's, Ow.
13.5th Touhou project.
There's no capture for this currently.
We got some,
I'm working on it.
So there's some story, there's some cavemen and fire, and I think people are dying?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Oh, it's a full screen game.
Oh.
Working on it. Just so I don't lose it.
Touhou. Chat, do you think this series would be as popular as it is if it was called Touhou?
What? I can't hear you.
Hopeless masquerade.
Are we good? Can you hear me?
Fine.
Chat, can you hear me?
Sounds alright. What is drawing cycle?
Okay.
Oh, it asks us if we want to save our replays. We can turn that off.
Hold on.
Yes, but you're a bit low. Also, the volume.
How could I be low? Hold on. I have been, no, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care! I don't care! I don't care!
Yes, I agree to everything.
Holy fucking shit.
I don't understand how we could be low. We're literally where we always are.
I have never changed my own mic volume. There you go. Alright, off.
Right, yeah.
Vertical
I
sync
know what this theme
background.
is
Should be good. Oh man. Okay, the fact that this is in space gets on my nerves a little bit.
now. What do you mean?
Well, look at it. There's no space between the C and the arts. It's one word.
Oh.
Music room is
music
not
room.
one word.
Music room.
Story mode.
This is Reimu.
What?
Normally calm humans and the always energetic yokai are both in a state of excitement. Their blood is boiling for one reason. From here on, the Shrine Maid and her rivals will be battling it out. Emerge victorious in this battle and acquire unwavering popularity.
Chad, I can pick this one, that one, or that one. I don't know what
I
that
have no
does.
idea what that means.
That's Marissa. Alright, so
That
you
is
pick one of these two characters. This game has a unique art style.
I like it.
I don't think it's bad by any means, but it's definitely got some interesting quirks to it. So I'm gonna pick Reimu, and I'm gonna...
So these are the only two we start with right now?
Pretty much. There's only 10 characters in this game.
Okay.
Normal, hard, lunatic. Well, I'm no stranger to the video games. So this game
these are
has
air fighters.
great background elements with all the different characters that show up in it.
Alright. I think it's time to settle this once and for all. You ready?
Human representative magician. Settle. So you think you're anywhere near good enough to beat me? Okay then, I'll embarrass you in front of the whole audience.
You know, it's funny, I was reading the wiki recently, and I think it mentioned that Marissa has a bigger win rate over Reimu than she does.
Not a bigger win rate, but it has a win rate.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I know there are a lot of characters that make background appearances.
yeah, Yukari's on the top, Sky Devil Crew minus Mailing is
And
down
Kwakuma.
there.
Kwakuma's not there
Not
either.
a real character.
Shush.
Ron and Chen are down there, and then
Three
the
fairies are over there. I
three
didn't notice
fairies
them.
over here. So this game takes place in the air, as you can see.
Suika's out drinking, probably. And I think Clown
Yeah,
Pete's
she's
under
actually
the
she's
shrine.
in the human village. Clownpiece doesn't exist yet. So you can see the shed in the background, the storage shed, and then the main shrine. So it's like if you was playing on the ground.
So,
and
I'm just gonna say right now, we might have to bump it up to normal because she's done 2 inputs into all 3
that's
now.
fine. I'm learning. Think of it like a 2D space, but you can go down as well as up. It's weird. Trying to figure out what button does what. What's the dash button? That's energy block, and I guess blocking's just holding back. I guess dashing, there's no button tied to it.
Is Suika a playable character? That's
No.
a good question, because I don't actually know who's playable in this game.
No, Suika's not a playable character. She's drinking
died
in
real
the human
fast.
village. I was running out of time. millisecond pulsar.
Speed!
So for the most part, I don't know.
Do combos? It looks like combos exist. And
Kinda, yeah, and they have like invincibility.
We are on easy mode, yes.
I don't know how to play this game, so instead of getting absolutely shit canned, I'll take it slow and figure out what's going on.
I might bump it up to normal if this is what the AI... Unless the AI actually picks up, because this is looking like Knuckles from Sonic Fighters.
Oh no. And then she go boom because it's stage 1. Again, I have no idea what's going on.
The advocate of the myriad gods.
I like this. She does that and shoot the bullet.
Nice. Shoot, my popularity's gonna take a nosedive.
I'll take care of all the yokai extermination from now on. Yeah, she throws talismans that say don't take unsolicited photographs. New background elements. Tenchi and Iko are here.
New ways back there. Lily White though!
We'll go over them when I can see them. There are spectators in the sky as well. Guess I can't relax yet. I'm pretty tired, but I gotta get serious and show off to the crowd.
There you are, you rowdy shrine maiden, you. I've heard you're trying to take over Gensokyo under the pretense of yokai extermination. I'm going to punish you with the heart of Buddhism. I don't think it's a pretense, that's just what she does.
So yeah, Tenchi's in the background, Iko's in the background.
This is Marasa's shit.
Touhou's back there. The Prism Rivers are there, Marasa's there, Nazrin's there, and Lily's there.
I mean, this is Marasa's ship, is it not?
Well, it's not really her ship, but she commands it. She's the captain, but it actually is auto mode, so yeah. So basically, this game's background elements are just
I know it said Unzan was there, but just seeing him duff use.
The background elements of this game are great.
So what does the blue bar mean in your health?
You think I know?
Oh,
You think I know anything at all that's going on here? I'm just pressing the button and getting away with it because it's easy mode.
Yeah, because you killed her in like 5 hits.
Yes.
Great cumulus of rage. And here comes the giant fist.
Ow. Alright. What button does what?
I
Well,
hope you figure it out.
That's an auto combo.
And she's blocking it. At least there seems to be more of time in between when they use their actual spell cards as opposed to
The idea of this one is like they do their attack and then there's a period where you need to hit them.
Yeah, as opposed to the older games where that period lasted maybe 3 to 5 seconds.
Why is she red?
I don't know.
I don't even know how inputs do.
What's the yes/no gauge around your portraits? What does that mean?
Yes, no, neither.
What does that mean, chat?
I don't know, but Rainbow can still flash kick.
Flash kick! Oh gosh, she's going Super Saiyan.
Can she teleport? Doesn't seem like it. I don't know how these games work exactly, but from what I understand, they're not necessarily as competitive as the previous ones.
They seem a bit less straightforward.
Well,
There's a lot to figure out.
Sky battles are weird. It's a whole different direction of
Why are
movement.
you 32% positive blue and she's -8 green?
Because I'm winning.
Red. Why the fuck did I say green?
I'm winning. So that makes me better.
Are you winning, son?
I pressed the button to fire Nanmaku, and then she just blocks. Well, that works. Good hit, good attack. I don't know, dude.
She's down.
I don't know what's going on.
Kaboo! You can use your super special if you fill it, but it's basically impossible. Cool.
Excellent.
A midday fireworks display? I hate to admit it, but I've utterly lost. What an enemy.
That was easy. At this rate, I'll be able to take down everyone, and the faith in Gensokyo will be all mine.
There's a lot of people. Look, it's Yuka! You'll never see her again after this.
Mistia has no fingers when she lifts her arms up. There's Rumia, though.
Yeah, she's still T-posing.
This place is so busy. Can't help but feel like it's a festival-like atmosphere. There she is.
Hey,
she's
is so small.
Yes.
So the next opponent of mine is yon Shrine Maiden. I shan't lose this time.
I'm not gonna lose to you. Not now, not ever.
How long shalt thou bear thine haughty poise? My Taoist techniques hath awakened from a slumber of 1,000 years. Fused with the futurist futuristic essence of the modern day, I'm trying to prepare myself for the old-timey words, and I'm slipping up actual English. And hath been quite literally reborn, and now thou shalt face them.
She's so small.
So, you got Chirno
Letty,
down
Chirno, Rumia,
Mistia.
Lily's here again.
there. Medicine's up there. The sisters are back. Wriggle's down
I
there.
can't believe Medicine's here. Mistia has no fingers when he lifts her arms up.
She just has nubs.
Yeah, it's basically the minus Daiusei.
Yeah, and Yuka, the one who actually likes the fairies,
It's all the small characters. No Larva, because Larva's not even exist yet. Why they're here, I don't really know. In fact, why this whole area
Where
is
are
such a
we?
lily pad. This is the Divine Spirit Mausoleum.
Oh.
Why are there plates here?
Well, she threw them.
Yeah, but what do they do?
That's a good question, Mega Man.
Yeah.
She seems to have the approval rating because she's 40% yes,
Well,
and
she's
you're only
Futo.
4% yes.
She's Futo, dude.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Throwing dishes.
I'm trying to do like quarter circles and half circles to see if they cause anything. Shoryuken inputs. That button has thrown needles all 5 times. Alright. Nope, still needles. I wonder if that's just back attack. Alright. The only input I can find is a backwards quarter circle. Does that. I have no other idea what happens or what I can do. I don't know why there's a blue health bar or a white health bar either.
I think the blue health bar indicates spell card because that's what their entire health bar is when they do this.
Oh. I don't even know how to do that.
Bow sign. Star Dragon Bow.
Here's a boat in this
She's
game.
got a boat! She had a boat in 13.
Ow.
Her boat's always been here.
Kind of a underrated thing for Futo, considering she's more about breaking dishes and causing fires.
Just the fact that she owns a boat.
Cool. I did a
I
combo.
guess I think you can use your spell cards now because your health bar is blue.
But I don't know how to do that.
Start mashing buttons.
Try double tap down on everything. Oh, that's a cool move.
Dive kick.
Pretty much.
Do the triggers do anything?
L and R don't do anything. Neither RT, RB, none of that. I don't know how I just did that. Oh, pause is pushing in on the control stick.
Ugh.
Pause button is an attack. Why is pause button an attack? Hold the fuck on.
You
Whoa.
definitely. Yeah, why don't you configure your keys real quick?
Whoa.
Alright, up, down, left, right. I think those all work.
C. X, Y, Z. Button 9. Dude. I don't know.
Well, set them to something and find out what they do.
This is button 5, so that's Y. I guess.
Well, maybe map start to start or pause to start.
Okay, let's do A. B. X will be top of the controller. Y will be far right of the controller. And
Why not just set them to be A, B,
Short-
X, Y?
It's more complicated than that, but you're right. I'll just do that.
I think it
Alright,
might be
A, B,
best.
X, Y is good. L will be the shortcut for C, and R will be the shortcut
Okay,
for
that's
Z.
what I was thinking.
Simultaneous button, yep. And pause will be escape. Press simultaneously to attack. Sure. Yes.
I don't know what any of this means.
That's the same. So A and B are melee. And these are,
And
well,
she's
so
a
much for
cloak.
that. X and
She
Y
blew
are Dan Maku. It's great.
The unstoppable Shrine Maiden's onslaught. 'Twas a matter, of course. Your popularity with the audience speaks volumes.
Spake. I get so excited with this many spectators. It just makes me want to be all like, pow and wham! Huh, actually, why am I getting so popular by doing this?
I hath not the faintest inkling.
No one has an inkling
We're
these
playing
days.
this on a controller.
Chat, who are those characters?
That's a good question, Mega Man.
Ugh. Hate to admit it, but this place has more festive feel than my shrine. Well, even away from home, if I can win with style, all eyes should fall on me.
I've been expecting you. I've already defeated all my previous rivals. Isn't it about time for the climax of this popularity war?
As if I haven't defeated everyone too. There's no way I can lose here.
This battle is, in a way, a surrogate war between Buddhism and Shinto. I can't say it'll be a complete victory even if one of us bests the other.
I understand. How we win the hearts of the crowd and how we gather popularity. If we earned our victory through animosity, none of that has any meaning.
I wonder if you can fight with such charm if you're not used to fighting in front of a crowd.
So, Sho's here, Kyoko's here, nondescript random humans are here.
Kogasa's there.
Hatate's up there.
And Aya's on the other side.
She's a real character. And
Aya's up there.
can barely see her, but you're right, she is up there.
Damn, she already has 50% positive rating? You're screwed, man.
I need to figure out, okay, so they're both block buttons. Well, okay.
Did you try pressing L and R?
At the same time?
Yeah, for the spell card.
Blocks. Now I lost points for being defensive. That's right. This game knows exactly how spectators see turtling. I lose popularity for it. Combo.
I just want to know where Byakurin got that hat.
Hat?
The hat in her portrait?
I can't do a flash kick now.
She's throwing Kirby power-ups at you now.
I can't do a flash kick anymore. I don't know how. I can't do it anymore.
Was it one of the L or R buttons?
Yes, it is.
Alright.
That would be why.
Please be patient, chat. We don't know what we're doing. Although I don't have an excuse yet.
This button doesn't seem to do anything, though. I don't know what the moves are, though. I'm gonna rotate and see what happens. Okay, it does that. If I rotate this one, it gives me... Well, I can do that already. Okay. It's weird, because if you don't put an input in, you get blocked. And I'm not trying to block, but I don't know the inputs, so it just kind of happens. So quarter circle forward, it's that, I guess? Sort of?
Move list? Bold of you to assume we can read the menu in this game.
It's weird because, you know, when you press the down input, sometimes you nosedive. Weird. I don't think I'm able to play this game on a higher difficulty.
You have 7 seconds left.
Well, maybe she should stop blocking.
She's turtling. She's timing you out. She timed it out.
Good enough. But I guess as long as you learn the auto combo and how to follow up on it a little bit.
There's no quarter circle. It's just up, down, left, right, neutral.
Oh.
That, I guess, makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's actually super helpful. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Is that why this game is considered as competitive? It's because...
It's baby game. So, in that case, does anyone know how to activate our spell cards? Never mind, you figured it out.
I pressed forward and,
Oh my god, she's dead.
Forward R. Forward R did that.
Okay.
And then Musou Fuing happened. Whoosh.
Village filled with Hakare faithful.
I've done it, I've won! Winning on enemy territory will bring me tons of attention in no time.
I lost? This'll definitely hurt our business.
By the way, when the crowd is getting pumped up, I find myself getting caught up in the fight, but it's a little strange that everyone's such a big fan of these brawls, you know?
Really? I thought it was a common occurrence around here.
Well, no, it really isn't.
Bullshit.
Well, not those kind of fights. Now everyone's here!
You're fighting the president! Oku's there! You've made it. So, can you not hear this crowd of spectators calling my name?
What's with this overwhelming away game feeling? Hey, there are a bunch of people on my side up until now, but what on earth happened to them?
The minds of humans are easily swayed indeed. All the faith from those who supported you has crumbled in an instant. Almost like a mirage. An apt comparison, no?
I love her pose. Incredible. It's like I'm up against the entire audience. It's hard enough without any allies, but when everyone is on my opponent's side, it makes fighting that much harder.
Ho ho ho! Now let us begin. This fight shall determine the strongest proselyte in Gensokyo.
Let's look at the background. So we got Orin. That's a popular one. Everybody knows Orin.
There's the Moria crew minus Kaneko on the bottom right.
We got Rigo, Kogasa, the Fairy, Sho, Minariko, Aki, Parsi in the background, Oku waving, Kyoko, Chirno,
Lily.
Lily, Tenshi, Iku.
Hina's there.
Satori's just kind of there. Hina's not spinning, but she's waving.
She is waving.
Sanai's there, even though she got to be in the last game. And
That's
Suiko is
unfortunate.
doing frog hops. Because she was also in the last game. No Kaneko, though.
Wait. Oh, I see Parsi in the background, too, way back.
Yeah, she's all the way back there.
Because does she not want to be near them, and do they not want to be there? Oh my god, this is where the Orin dance comes from.
Yeah, you just noticed?
I didn't see her there.
That's
I don't know
the
how.
Orin jig.
Dun, 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 dun. No, that meme is dead. Damn, man, she's got a 95% approval rating. How long has she been able to do this?
He doesn't know, chat.
How long has she been able to grow big? That's ain't Suika. That's not my Suika.
He doesn't know.
You're right, I don't, because I haven't played this game. I haven't played any of the spin-offs until the streams.
Huh?
Oh, wait, that's you.
What's this weird feeling?
Ho, ho, ho. I caught you hook, line, and sinker. It's gone.
What? They were all Tanuki. Yeah, that's right. It wasn't actually Miko.
Oh shit.
Look at the girth
Plot
of her
twist.
shoes.
Ah ha ha. It was me. Me.
Oh, so it wasn't actually fighting Miko. You just disguised as her. Well, no wonder. I thought your blows seemed a bit feeble.
You're too kind. So, how about it? Fancy around?
No way. I don't have anything to gain from fighting you.
Don't you now? Oh.
Okay. Well, if there's an audience, I just can't run away now, can I? Even if they are just Tanuki.
My, how wonderful. Come, child. Now our fight will start for real. Let the glorious belly drumming begin.
Now
Chat, I got you baited.
her theme is great for this game, but the thing about this game is the story mode is basically you fight characters and then you fight Mamizo and you do one spell card and then it's like, ha, it was me the whole time, and then you fight Mamizo and then you fight Kokodo. So
Okay.
there's very little variation. Kind of unfortunate. It gets better later on. Well, she's just gonna do that,
Like
I guess.
in
so.
Urban Legend and Limbo.
Yeah.
Urban Legend and Limbo.
Chat, her shoes are so thick.
They're like platform shoes.
There's a bell on them. Her tail is also massive.
It's true.
Flash kick! Flash kick! Where's she?
It's not usually the big part of Tanuki's body, but no one will complain, I'm sure.
Forward. Okay, so there's an input that Rainbow has for down, but no other direction.
I don't get a run back on Mamizo. I did one attempt at the extra stage, died halfway through, and didn't want to do it.
Man, he didn't get to Mommy's though. There's no
I
run
didn't-
back that he
I
had.
didn't really care.
Yokai Gate. Oh yeah, so now she throws
She
funnies at
she
you.
throws low-level Yu-Gi-Oh monsters at you. I definitely saw a Skull Servant in there. Yeah, there's Hitotsume Giant. That's just Hitotsume Giant with a spear.
Well, they're based off Yokai, Andrew. Ow. Ow.
Just throwing Skull Servants at you. I now know what archetype Mamizo is running.
Oh, I won? Okay. I think you're supposed to go under that. I still don't seem to have a dash button. It just seems to be tapping on the control stick. Yes, I've finally beaten everyone, and now I'll become Gensokyo's most popular person. Oh, Reimu, you were until last year. Now that's Yomu. She's not even in the game.
Dot, dot, dot. Has it not come to your attention yet? There's another side to this merrymaking.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I don't know what the cause is, but there's something robbing emotion from the humans of Gensokyo. Not all their emotions, mind you. It's just one of them that's being lost.
I got it. When I first started, I was trying to save the world ruined by pessimism of the majesty of the gods.
Pessimism indeed. The emotion the humans lost
Is hope.
was none other than hope. And right now, the ones who are collecting the humans' hope are the lot of you, the religious leaders.
See? I knew I was doing the right thing after all.
You may not be aware of this, but right now, once the dead of night passes in the human village, it turns into an awful place where emotions don't exist.
What?
And it's lasting a little longer with the passing of each day. At this rate, it wouldn't shock me if they lost all their emotions forevermore.
So the human village are at around midnight. So now everybody is, yeah.
Ugh. They've all got bad masks.
I can't believe it. You would never think this was so much going on during the day. Everyone seems so listless. How creepy. Who's there? There she is.
There she is. There she is.
Who are you? You don't look like any human I've seen. What? You just gonna ignore me?
Did you steal my mask? My hope. Huh. You're different.
There's that fucking mask.
It looks like you're filled right to the brim with hope.
Huh? Well, of course I am.
That must mean you have my mask of hope.
Hey, who are you anyway?
I am Hata no Kokoro. I control all emotions.
Looks like I've got another weird yokai on my hands.
I maintain the balance between all emotions, such as they are all expressed equally. I won't allow any emotions to prevail over the rest.
Well then, what do you call this current state of affairs? Everyone looks so emotionless. It's really eerie.
That's because, oh yeah. I have arrived here to solve that problem. And I can, now that I finally found the human filled with hope.
Me? Guess I am, but so what?
In order to normalize all emotions and return the village to its former self, I must turn you, overflowing with hope, into my new mask of hope.
Oh. What? You stupid yokai. Now I see what you're after. You're just out to abduct humans, aren't you? Where'd the music go? There it
In
is.
place of my lost mask of hope, a new hope awaits.
Chat.
I can't read that.
It's supposed to say future. That's not an F. That's a 1. And that E is upside down. What happened here? What happened here with this one?
I have nothing against you personally. However, I will claim all the hope in Gensokyo, for the sake of all human emotion. Chad, I'd only recently listened to Kokoro's theme, and it's really good.
It's very long. It's like 8 minutes long.
She has maximum approval. You've already lost.
Now look at them. The big guy and the small guy have the exact same pose. Just looking around. Everything's closed. It's all just a bunch of humans. This is a location later that we'll see as
It's
well.
humans.
Ow.
She's at maximum yes.
That's my spell gauge is very very low. She hurt her head. Yeah. So Kokoro doesn't emote. She only emotes through her mask. So
I know. That's why we love her.
every expression she makes is the same until
She
Ow.
definitely had a monkey mask at one point there.
Okay.
Go back. I want to be monkey.
I still don't know how to dodge things. I mean, I do, but I don't.
I don't know what's going on at all.
I missed. Go, Rainbow, go! Alright, let's throw things at her. That should work.
Melancholic world is a melancholic cart.
Ow, ow, ow.
There's probably some deep meaning to that, but it's lost. It's lost on my little
She's
monkey
fighting with
brain.
the sad mask there. See, the masks that circle her are the ones she tends to use the most of in this game.
Yeah. There's anger.
Happy, joy, joy.
Sadness.
Oh, I wanted to finish with Flash Kick. Flash Kick is cool. Even if though you block it, it's incredibly unsafe.
Yeah,
one.
Kokoro basically has the ultimate poker face.
No, I want to do kick. What does this do? How did I do that kick?
Wasn't it just holding down?
Ooh!
Oh, lightning dive kick? Foot dive?
That's
Damn,
cool.
She hit the bottom.
Yeah,
Joy
you
sign.
can have you can charge your heavy.
Oh,
Ah!
I see. She breathed fire.
You can kind of angle going upwards and downwards.
Okay.
I thought I hit her in time. Don't ask.
I won't. She's mad.
Alright, now the fun part.
Thank you, Fail Knight, for the raid party of 1.
I activated it. There we go. Have fun!
Stuffy! Well, she blocked it and took 0.
Shit. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm gonna be over there in a second.
Oh,
Cock.
hit it.
Wait, I forgot about continues and stuff.
I
I
mean,
don't know how that works.
this is the first life you've lost. She hit
Kaboom!
the floor again. Anger sign. Face of an angry, hated wolf.
This one's weird.
She's just inside the mouth. It's precious.
Ow! Guard broken. Ow, wrong button.
Kokoro wasn't playable for months after release, and Mamizo was bugged out for just as long.
Really? What happened?
Yeah, I didn't know about the Kokoro thing, but what
Oh!
happened? Who borked what this time? Her bar in the corner also has the 3 masks circling it.
It's her gimmick, I guess. I think the bar down there has different characters' gimmicks. Like each unit has rage, where she gets angry.
The game shipped massively unfinished. You gotta tell us why. You gotta give me
I need
some
information.
deets.
I know this one is a bit of a weird one in the grand scheme of the fighting games. I can kill her with a flash kick here. Oh! Never mind.
You did it. She's still not dead.
No, she has one more final.
Chasafro just rushed it. You can't tell us that the game was buggy and then be like, I don't know how.
Why would they rush it? Was there like a... Do they have a deadline or something?
Yeah,
or
it's only
they
gonna-
just want to hit it?
Probably gonna just... Oh, you won. Oh, no, you didn't win. Monkey possession.
Monk.
Monk.
Chat, what do I do? Why am I glowing like this?
She wants to be monkey.
What do I do now that I'm glowing like this? Do I press spell button? Spell button doesn't work. Rotating doesn't do anything.
Tassafro is infamous for being incompetent, but why?
It's still going. We're just. Oh, it's gone. And now my yes gauge has disappeared. Was
you
I?
were in hyper mode or something.
Was I
Return
supposed
to
to
your
do-
monkey. I don't know, man.
She's just spinning.
Spin.
Ow. Ow.
Just do the thing where you throw the balls.
Yeah, I guess so. I
She's
can't.
upside
I've already
down.
done it.
What?
I can't do it again.
But your health bar is blue.
I can't do it.
Then do another direction.
Oh, my continues are the lanterns.
Yeah.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
another
that's how
spell
you
card
say it.
depending on which way I do it.
I was wondering about that. I don't know what
Now I
it
have this one. Yeah, good, Mike. Good.
Good. Good use.
Up doesn't seem to do anything. It's alright, now it's just gonna explode.
Hopeless Masquerade had Kokoro unplayable in multiplayer, and she could only be played in story mode completely lacking in any special moves. Basically, they released the story mode 95% done and multiplayer 90% done.
That seems a bit silly. Why would they do that? Anyway, here's the first screen of the ending. Because it's in window mode and actually a good resolution, I don't have to, like, bend my back over this shit. I don't remember what propaganda is, though. It's not
That's
that.
not it.
I don't even know what that is.
I think that's a Mario Party icon.
That wouldn't make sense. I need to move this down anyway, so let me put this in the tab there. Where is it? Is it this one? No. Well, close enough. Close enough. Okay. I can't remember them because I don't name my images properly.
Yeah, I can tell because this is just called image 17.
Well, now, so the story is kind of important, but I can't tell you what it is, chat. But I'll give you a little bit of information. So basically, Raymond
Read
went
the
home
wiki.
and is upset, and then no donations, and now Kokoro is bugging her, asking her if she found the mask yet. There are 66 masks. One of them went missing. Her emotions went berserk. Berserk emotions spread to those around her, and everything goes crazy. That's why, yes, that's why the world, this Gensopo is doing this, and everyone's just watching, having a right old time with it. So I can't show you this, obviously. So yeah, we're just gonna keep it moving here. I remember it for the most part. I could always stand for a refresher, but I don't really see the need for me to spend 3 minutes in silence being like, I see why you look at that. Or maybe you do want to look at that for the rest of the stream. There we go.
I mean, I don't think anyone would really complain. It's a good face.
Kawaii. Bucket.
Zun.
Zun. These are the credits.
False.
Alphys did the art.
Halt.
Did Alphys do the art? I thought Alphys did the art for the previous 2 games. And then Moe took over in 14.5. These are the credits. You see Secret in the background there.
Data.
That's just straight up pictures of the manual of the...
I don't know what any of this says.
Whoa, I saw Yoshika.
Yoshika.
I saw Yoshika standing on top of the temple. Alright, well, yeah, that wasn't so bad, but at the same time it was on easy mode.
Which is really easy, apparently.
Alphys did do the art for this, but his skills had changed, to say it lightly. I know there's that artist, I forget their name, but they do the, they made, like, pretty much every single character in the Alphys style. I forget what the name of the artist was, though. Diary, was that it? They're really good. they're really good. That's pretty much where all the art that's used for the Touhou Sorter is from, too. He's done, like, every character.
I was gonna ask about that. Also, I don't know why it's a surprise that we were on easy. It's not like we didn't do that for the last 2 fighting games.
You know, I also mentioned that I don't know how to play this game.
Yeah, it's almost like we didn't want to just get bodied.
So I guess you can try normal, see if it's any different.
I will.
Alright, you're up.
Change places.
Alright. Andrew's gonna play Marissa. I'm gonna make sure
Stone's
this
gonna play Spell Bubble.
fucking worked.
Alright. Did we unlock anybody?
Oh, no. It should just be those 2. It's cleared. It should be
So
fine.
I still don't know what this equipment set means, but I'm gonna keep it on this pink one. The village is reverberating with sounds of the festival. However, this festival somehow smells empty-hearted. The religious whose job it is to ensnare the hearts of others smell like joy. She anticipates it, and before the religionist succeeds, she appears in combat to increase allies.
Smells like joy.
Smells like joy. Smells like teen spirit here.
Disgusting.
Alright.
I like how the wire can get stuck under one thing and shortened by about 75%.
Right?
That doesn't make any
Anyway,
sense to me.
Let's do normal mode though.
Hold on. Wow, we've seen this one before. Let's see if this works.
Hey Dylan, there's
What?
things.
You want believers too?
Well, yeah, I'm not about to let y'all have the fun. Have all the fun.
Then you're my rival too. I'll beat you here and put you to shame. Oh, that was quick.
Time for me
Spring
to
Lane,
figure out how
gobble
this
bag.
works. I figured out how to shoot stars. Figured out how to do butt blast. Alright, Chad, I've already figured it out.
Huh. Well, I'll be
Ow.
damned. It really worked. Alright, cool.
Neat.
Uh,
Ow.
yeah, and it's all translated. Alright, well that's... Okay, so chat, let me explain. I have a bit of an explanation for this. So, my Spell Bubble video went up, right? And someone commented that I can actually get the DLC packs. And they're translated in English.
I don't know how to beat her here.
Does it? So I checked it out. It turns out it's true. So I have the DLC packs that are available, and they're translated. In my game, I can read them, and I have 2 side stories. One for Chirno, which is translated, and one for Sanai, which is not translated.
God damn it.
So I have those.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
won.
cool. And I bought all of them because I could not read which one each one was.
Just you watch. I'll show you some real missionary work.
So I'm gonna play that. Chad, I'm gonna do
Oh,
that.
now I'm here.
Kappas.
There she is. I bet Rainbow and the others will only go to places with lots of humans. A nice remote place like this ought to be untouched by them. There she is.
There she is. Small. What are you doing here?
I just thought I'd put on a little performance around these parts.
Ha, I see. By performance, do you mean something like this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, who's here? We got some Kappas, we got some Minarikos. Aya's up there. Oh, there's
Oh, Kanako's laughing. Alright, well, she was included.
Anyone over here?
There's some Kappa. Suako's hopping.
Oh, there's Hatate up there.
Hatate? That's Aya.
No. Do you see
Wait, is someone in the, who's in the, behind the rock behind there?
Do you see Hatate in the
Yeah,
corner?
but isn't there someone behind the rock, like off screen? I can't see. Yeah, there's someone there. It's Hina.
Oh, it's Hina. Why is she
What is
so
Hina
close?
doing off screen?
I just got smacked.
Okay, so here's the thing, chat. I had to make a Japanese eShop account. And here's how you do that. Oh my fucking god, here's how you do that. So, first of all, I had to make a new user on the Switch, right? And then I had to make a new user.
She has a machine gun?
She's a water gun. A new email. So, first I tried to make another email tied to Gmail. That didn't work, by the way. This is my one Gmail linked to my Nintendo account. That's permanent, I guess. So I had to make I made a Hotmail instead. Oh my fucking god, I hate Microsoft. And there's so many goddamn steps I had to take just to make their shitty email. Outlook.com? Fuck off. I will never use an email service like that. Garbage. Absolute garbage. Terrible. Despicable. Truly. Anyway, after floundering with that for way too long, trying to figure out how to make this, make a Nintendo account, set the region to Japan, change my Switch region to Japan, and then set it all up for a different account to buy the DLC. That's just great. That's just fantastic. I finally got to the point where I could open the eShop, see the Japanese stuff, put it all in the cart and try to buy it, and then, guess what? My credit card didn't work. It just didn't work. It kept giving me an error. And when I googled the error, it was like, oh, this error happens when there's something wrong with your card, I guess, maybe. And it just doesn't work. So the only solution we have is to just try again until it works. That was fucking cool. Guess what didn't work? So then I tried to use PayPal. Ha! I can't read what it told me, but it wasn't working. So, what I did while we were getting the stream set up was I went to Play Asia and I bought a combination of a 3,000 yen card and a 5,000 yen card to create 8,000 yen, because all the DLC together cost a little bit under 7,000 yen, and converted to Canadian, my shit-ass currency, I spent about $100 on that. So that's really fucking cool. Can't do anything about that. So then I was trying to get the accounts. Turns out I hadn't verified my email at Play Asia, so they wouldn't send me the codes. So then I had to do that, and then I had to put in the codes, and it worked, and I bought it, I downloaded it, and now it works on my English account. Bada bing, bada boom.
How was that? I got a little more well-known around here, didn't I?
Oh, I lost.
In order to capture people's hearts, you gotta come in from the fringes first, like this.
So, yeah, that comment was 100% legit. It only works for the digital copy, though. They just have these things translated in English, and they haven't released them yet, for some reason. So
yeah.
I bought them here.
Yeah, I didn't think there'd be any rivals in the underground, which means I can do my missionary work easily. Wait, how am I gonna do any missionary work if there aren't any enemies around here?
If you're looking for an enemy, there's one right here. She's
tiny.
Yeah, she's really small.
Huh? I thought I heard something. Guess it's just my imagination.
Heh heh heh. There's an opening.
Alright, who's here? There's a bunch of animals. Orin dancing in Oku. There's Satori. There's
Parsi's hanging out in the background.
There's a angry bird. Yeah, it's just animals and Satori.
She's a lot of animals. You know what's really cool? In Third Eye, like, all these animals show up as NPCs.
I think I remember that.
This shoe bill. Is there a mole? I don't see a mole. But there's the dog. I don't think there's a horse either. But the dog, the raccoon, the panther, the iguana. Yeah, there's...
Wait, Yamame's on the top.
What?
She here?
What's she doing up there?
I completely missed her. And Parsi's over there too, I guess.
Who cares about Parsi?
No one. Ouch.
So yeah, a lot of these animals you see here are used in Third Eye for that segment of the game, which is a really cool touch. But yeah, chat. So I have challenges and DLC, and I bought the all available DLC packs. I think there's like 4. There's like 4, I think. Let me see. I still have the game open. Let me just check how many level 10 challenges there are.
I just want to hit her. Stop spinning! Chat, she's doing one thing. She's doing one thing and it's beating me.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 level 10 challenges, 4 DLC packs.
Throwing shit at her then. Oh, I'm about to time her out. I timed out her cooldown.
So chat, I don't actually know what's part of these DLC packs because I couldn't read it. But I will say one thing. I do not give a single fuck about the HoloLive collab one, but I bought it anyway, so I have that.
Nice.
So if it's good music, it's good music, and it has content added to the game. Otherwise, I don't care. I'm curious about the side story though. So, yeah, there's Team Scarlet Devil Mansion, Chirno's Mansion Trial, Chirno's Flight Arc. Chirno overcomes the trial laid down by Remilia, but can she become a professional spell boobler? All will be revealed in this side story. I don't know how long side stories are, but I want to do that. I also wonder about the music. Is new music included in side stories, or is it all just the same character themes? So yeah, I spent well over an hour trying to figure out this shit. Also, Luna Nights is on Switch in Japan, yes. For some reason. And it is coming to Switch in English in about 5 days. Because I found it, there was a tweet that said it was coming to Switch soon. At least one of the members is a massive fan, so I'm not surprised with the crossover. Well, Beat Mario is also involved there, and that's Beat Mario. It's cool if you like them, but I just don't really care about them, so as far as I'm concerned, it's just additional music. The HoloLive part is... it's current. It's just great, it just laughs. Sanai has 3 and Chirno has 3 songs and the side story is included. How long is the side story? Do you think I can beat it in one stream, or is it gonna be one of those things like Marissa's where I got to just eat shit a million times? Oh my, I lost.
You surprised me there. Don't sneak up on me like that without warning. I didn't notice you at all. Hey, wait, is there any point in you fighting for popularity? You wouldn't even be able to appeal to the audience, would you?
Rude.
I see. Good for you.
Okay.
Moving on.
There it is. This is the,
This is the...
Chat, where the hell are we?
Isn't this the mausoleum?
No, the Divine Spirit Mausoleum is the big tower.
Or is this the Myorin Temple?
No, this can't be the Myorin Temple. What the fuck is this place? I see Yuyuko, Yoshika, and Komachi, so
yeah.
I would assume it's the Netherworld of sorts.
I think Eiki is behind Marissa. I got carried away and came here, but man, this place is really heating up. And they're all cheering for my enemy, too.
Miko! What are we here?
See, this has to be the mausoleum. Why else would Miko not be here?
No, because the Divine Spirit Mausoleum is where we fought Futo. Trust me, I know what the Divine Spirit Mausoleum looks like. Are you participating in this religious war as well?
Well, that's how it turned out.
Oh, there's Tojiko just flying across the screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she was flying there too.
Then I welcome you as the new appearance of a new rival.
Man, this away game feeling is overwhelming.
Since you too are a proselyte, you should understand the meaning behind this battle.
Nah, I wouldn't call myself that.
You won't capture people's hearts with that kind of weak-spirited attitude. Now, let us have ourselves a lovely battle. Before all of those who are watching.
Alright, yeah, Eiki's over there. There's
Yomu is feeding Yuko an infinite amount of rice balls. Tojiko's floating back and forth. Eiki's there.
Sage is up there.
Komachi is slacking out of the range. Oh, I didn't even notice Sega's there too. She's just kind of hanging out. She's really small. Yoshika's about to fall over and cause quite a scene. And I don't think Merlin's playing her trumpet very well there.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Like the other ones are fine as they are, and then Merlin's just kind of like my upside down dude. This is Miko's theme, not the Crow's Claw one yet. This is good, but the Crow's Claw version of her theme is fucking phenomenal.
Yo, I have a broom. I have Flash Broom?
The Chirno side story is an Iosa song. That's fine, I don't care about that. I'm mostly trying to figure out if there's enough time for me to play it in one go. Because I want to play it after this. I just didn't include it in the title because I wasn't sure if it would work.
Ow.
So I want to do the challenges or the side story, and then dedicate a longer stream. I'm gonna need a longer stream for the fucking 4 to level 10 missions that are now available.
Ow.
But if you've seen anything on it and you know, let me know. Because Rainbow and Marissa's was pretty substantial in size. About 5 hours total.
I did this at a wrong time.
The side stories probably won't be as long, but I would hope they're at least like a couple hours. Ooh, it's good piano. Anyway, that's the plan for later, chat. Just because I really didn't think that would work. But it does. And now I have a new account for whenever I need to buy something on the Japanese eShop, I suppose. Assuming I don't forget the password, because holy goddamn, I have never had less fun setting shit up. Oh, you made an email? Please enter 20 backup emails in case you lose this one. What? Why? Why would I do that?
Oh.
How do I enter a backup email if you won't even let me create a main email?
I pressed the wrong button. Alright, throw stars at her.
Chat, this is a really good theme.
She's dead now, though.
Did you type down the password? That's somewhere in, yeah. I can't remember which password affected to what, though. Well, she did something, but we can't see it.
She did a thing with her broom.
Her outfit's kind of blue.
Marissa with a clean victory and an unexpected twist. Cool, I won.
Oh, Miko's great. What?
Controller injured. There we go.
I've lost. That was some beautiful Danmaku. Can you hear that? Those voices are the praise of the audience. That face right there is how you can... When you see the Mask of Hope and think, that doesn't look like Miko at all. Then she makes this face and you're like, oh. Yeah, I guess that is her.
Oh. What a thrill.
I'd actually plan to become the hope of this world. But I will concede to you.
Ah. I didn't know getting praised felt this good. I'll be everyone's hope and whatever else they want. Marissa never gets any recognition for what she
The president's down. DEFCON 5. I've been waiting.
See, what's up with the hat?
What do you mean?
What's up with it? Why does she only have it in her portrait?
Why does it look like a pencil?
I was gonna say it looked just like something else.
The fattest pencil you've ever seen.
So, I'm facing you next? All Gensokyo is on my side right now. Whoever I face, I'm not gonna lose.
I wonder about that. Don't you hear the voices around you?
Huh? What? They're all rooting for you. What?
Ho ho ho! How does it feel to lose all your supporters in a flash?
Oh, what the hell.
You can't say that.
Now I have to go and get popular all over again.
You may be old enough to drink, but you are not old enough to swear.
Legally not allowed to say fuck. Actually, I feel kinda excited.
You're an interesting one. Well, it's all good.
The popularity I need, I can easily get it all if I win it here again.
Chat, where does her hand begin? Where does her arm end and hand begin? I don't mean to be that guy, but like, holy shit. That is like a perfectly arm into hand.
Oh, Marissa?
Yeah, look at it. You
yeah,
see?
it's kind of like a tree hand,
You see
know?
how perfect it is? It just flows.
It's like a tree person hand.
Oh, I didn't read that last line.
Something about thinking it'll go easily.
The music is Futatsui from Sato.
Alright, I assume the background characters here are the same. Yeah.
Remember when Suika said fuck? That caught me off guard.
Did she?
Yeah, she said fuck.
When?
In Busy Person.
Oh, alright. I remember when Alice said fuck. I must have walked away for a second when Suika said fuck.
There's no reason for either of them to say that word.
Especially in the context of when Alice said it.
Alice didn't even need to say it at all. It just kind of happened.
Fuck! Ow.
Kogasa was there. Kogasa's everywhere. The busy person hands get an excuse because they're squishy people. But these, well, I mean, they are still kind of squishy in this game, but they're not as squishy. Are you getting hit by... Oh, frog!
Frog's at me.
That frog pose is sick. Look at that.
I'm trying my best.
This fight is so pointless because it's one health bar and then it's like, wait, something ain't right. And Mommy's just like, oh, how'd you know? And then the actual fight happens.
Oops, you found me. She failed.
What about when the earthworm said fuck? That's okay, I was a grown man.
Hey, wait a minute. Just, who are you? You can't be Hijiri.
Ha, you finally noticed? Well then, there's no point disguising myself anymore.
See, Marissa knows her name because Byakuren is one of 5 characters in this entire series to have introduced herself by name.
What?
Nani? Don't tell me the audience was all fake too.
Moonside Festival.
I'm in Moonside now.
Aha!
Does she have a pipe? I can never tell.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
She's a
blocked up
big
by
ass
her.
tobacco pipe. It was me!
Nani? It was all some Bake Danuki's doing, was it? Man, you had me fooled. Yeah, same. I didn't know. Wait, that means that losing my popularity was all fake. That's a relief.
That's right. We absolutely love transforming into humans. So I thought I'd finally come and fool you.
So, the real battle starts now, is that it?
How does she, like, float like that?
Who, Mamizo?
Yeah, it's just like resting on her leg and then her other leg's dangling.
I mean, if flying is just an innate ability, you can be in whatever pose you want. I
yeah, but
guess.
she's just air sitting. It's weird. Oh, you're quick. And the audience got back pretty quickly, too.
Since I'm already here, I guess I'll get popular with the Tanuki, too.
I think it'll be that easy. You might end up losing your popularity for good this time. Go, go. Chat, Sumireko and Mamizo have similar hair color and accessories and hairstyle. Did you know that? Like, when you think about those two characters, they have a similar face. I don't like that. Maybe that's why Mamizo's not as popular.
I was redoing my sorter. I ended up getting Seiran and Seija, and I just looked at them. I was like, this is the same fucking character.
I forgot to save the info on that to post on Twitter.
Oh.
Chat, after the Game Awards was done, I was so...
I mean, you have the VOD at least.
I was so deflated.
I think if you go back to the page and you load your autosave, it'll come back to your last choice, so you just redo that.
I'll probably do that then. Like, it was only like 11 o'clock, and I wanted to do a little more writing, but I could not find the motivation to do anything last night. I was just kind of sitting there, and then, like, I didn't want to start anything, even though I had enough time to probably write, like, a paragraph or two. But I was just so bummed out, and, because, like, the Game Awards started off so strong, and then it just...
Bro, we got Sephiroth.
And just
no one was expecting that.
completely fell off in the latter half, and then in the end it was like, yep, The Last of Us 2 is the best video game of the year.
No, it wasn't. It was Ghost of Tsushima, but keep telling yourselves that, guys.
And I was just like, yep, this game won almost every award it was nominated for, except the one where community votes mattered, but that ain't...
Yeah, you know what won the community vote? Ghost of Tsushima.
It ain't any of my business, mind you, but whatever. But yeah, I was just kind of like, I'm just not really motivated to do anything right now. I was just kind of sad. It's like I felt like the entire last hour that I was just a waste of time, because all the good stuff was right at the beginning. I wish they ended with the Smash reveal. Like when they ended with Joker, I was so goddamn excited
I'm in hyper mode.
that I didn't actually care about the game of the year.
I'm dead and no longer. Oh no, I'm still in hyper mode.
Like, they announced Joker, and they're like, alright, now for the game of the year. And God of War won, which is cool. That's fine. That's all well and dandy and whatnot.
So what exactly does this do for me, chat?
Doom Eternal deserved best score, but FF7 Remake had a good OST. I love FF7's OST. The fact that Doom didn't win a single award, though, is pretty whack.
That's kind of surprising.
Final Fantasy VII Remake had great music.
God, I need to start blocking or dodging that because I'm gonna die.
You can use your level 3 spell card.
What does that mean?
Probably means, because your spell card's tied to forward and back, right? Maybe the third input that doesn't do anything can only be used when you're at max.
Please dash forward, Marissa.
Broom. Damn, you just got decked by her cat flask? Whatever the hell it
Where?
is.
Stop.
Doom Eternal was not as good as 2016. I've heard people say that they like 2016 better.
I'm gonna lose because Mommy Zoe won't cooperate.
But Eternal was still a solid game.
No, kill her! Kill her! I should really start throwing more shit at them. That's not it, chat.
It's not.
No, that's it.
It
No,
is. She doesn't explode. It's
over.
over.
That's my line. Now I've got support from the Tanuki, too.
Plasma's 2 also won accessibility, basic game option, glorified easy difficulty. Always in options. It also won best game direction.
LOL.
Ellipses. I wonder. Don't you think there's something odd going on?
What do you mean?
If you fight and win, you become toast of the town. To put it more precise, just by punching someone in a fancy way, you gain supporters. Yeah, that's...
Sounds about right.
Sounds right. Are humans really like that?
Yes. I would like to reference last night as a prime example.
Dragon Ball Z, dudes.
Well, it happens a lot in Gensokyo anyway, but something is a little weird this time.
There's only one reason for that.
See, Marissa's honest about how much shit happens in this world.
It means hope itself is being lost from Gensokyo. When people lose hope, they start supporting momentary pleasures. You heard them too, right? The voice saying, ain't it alright? That's the first step towards ruin.
I see. So that's why all those religious leaders were so worked up. Believing that their teachings alone could become hope.
That's right. And hope was supposed to be the key to saving people from ruin.
Oops, so I guess that even if I win and get supporters, nothing good will probably come of it.
Now that it's come to this, you just have to give the humans hope. You may not be aware of this, but right now, once the dead of night passes in the human village, it turns into an awful place where emotions don't exist. You ought to go take a look before it's too late.
A place where emotions don't exist? Well, we're here now. Everyone is sad.
There was betting in the human village on who would win. Yep, I remember there was a chapter where Kasen shouted really loudly, rooting for Reimu, and Reimu got embarrassed about it. That was nice.
What is this? Are they asleep? No, that's not it. They're totally lifeless husks.
Whoosh.
Who is it? Who is it?
I have no lines here.
You're expressionless too. What's going on?
My hope.
She's sad. What's that?
Wow, there's a human with hope in a place like this. Whew, well, was I ever worried? I lost my mask of hope. And all the hope is disappearing from the village. Hey, do you understand this feeling?
What's with you? You got all chummy with me suddenly. You're freaking me out.
Whoops, excuse me. Where are my manners? I am definitely not a suspicious person.
Oh, look at that monkey mask.
My name is Hata no Kokoro. Chat, what do her masks represent? I don't really get that part. I can understand the basics. I'm a Menreiki that controls all emotion.
I thought you were expressionless, but your personality is changing a mile a minute. Is that it then? This current state of the village is because you're absorbing all their emotions. Isn't that right?
Absorb their emotions? Oh, she's angry, I can tell that much. I'd never do anything like that.
Caps lock.
I wish for all emotions to be treated equally. But I can't endure the village in this state.
Just what is going on then?
Well, I sort of lost my mask of hope. Oh yeah! I arrived here to solve that problem. In order to normalize all emotions and return the village to its former self, I should just use you, overflowing with hope, as my new mask of hope.
Huh? What's that? You want to fight me? You want to steal all my hope, right? Well then, it's on.
In place of my lost mask of hope, a new awaits.
Star Wars Episode 4 awaits.
I have nothing against you personally. However, I will claim all the hope in Gensokyo, for the sake of all human emotion. All
Alright,
because she lost a mask.
Cool.
I have no idea what emotion comes to mind when I see Monkey. When I see the devil, I see the horned devil, I see anger. And I can tell sadness and despair And I'm pretty sure the Pog mask is Joy. But then she has like the Fox mask is like Violent Intent. She tends to use that one. You get max yes. You can use your strongest spell card.
I just threw stars at her because I don't want to approach.
Melancholic Heart. Sadness. There's a whole website dedicated to no masks. Oh, that's good to know. Fox mask is seriousness. Oh, is it? I thought it was violence. Well, serious violence. Fox's determination. I see.
You know, I just realized now that we're in normal mode, I actually do take block chip now.
I think I was taking chip as well.
You weren't.
Not as
no
much.
one was.
Well, if you die, at least you're at Kokoro. It should still let you continue.
I'm just gonna... Yeah.
Gave her a haircut. Put her whole fucking health bar. This is the dragon fire. Yeah, you need to go through it. Joy sign. So that giant mask is Joy? She just puts it on her face. Good. You got Guard Crush for that, I think. That's not a good idea.
No, it's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. But I'm okay.
Why are you approaching?
Because I wanted to approach.
Ooh! You just hit her with the par 4.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna... delete this health bar too.
Wait, how did you do it again? I couldn't do it twice.
I have 2 Master Sparks for my front and back.
What?
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Okay. And this is the wolf one. This one kind of sucks. She goes full Pac-Man.
Block?
Yeah, you can't block it. It crushes your guard.
God! I'm alive, barely.
And now you're dead.
So can I dash through it at least?
Yeah, you can graze it. But now you want to hit her when she's like doing this. And now she's charging it again. Here she comes. Big bite. I think you can graze it, but you're probably just better off not being in the way. Yeah, like that. Stellar technique. You have 1 HP and there's like still a whole spell card that she
Well, then I
has.
just won't get hit.
You're at max. Activate your level 3.
How do I do that?
I don't know. Press down or up.
Spear it up.
Do it again.
Sungrazer.
Sungrazer.
Alright, that's how you use LNR at the same time. And I'm dead.
You have to press both at the same time?
Yeah.
And it activates your level 3?
Yeah, and I died.
I don't think level 3s work on bosses and spell cards. She's dancing.
She looks so happy, I can tell.
Marissa, a horrible sight. I still need more. You do not hold enough hope.
Yeah,
just-
I want to continue.
You do it. You can't, do those work on bosses while they're in their, spell card phase? It seems like it's very hard to actually finish with that. Skip, skip, skip!
Skip.
Don't do it on a spell card, you won't get the fancy animation.
Alright, I don't know these things. Alright, hold on, I'm just gonna broom dive.
So it's, I guess, does it work if you knock them out with it though? Like if it was gonna knock them out, does it finish the move? Because obviously he's not gonna have enough popularity to use it by a cooldown. I don't think Alfie's art is bad in this game.
I think it's fine.
I just think it's very different.
That's not the laser.
That's the
button,
butt.
laser
She has the
button.
butt move still.
She does have the butt move. I've been misinputting it this entire time.
I actually like Koichi and Futo and Notori. They're very, very small. They're compact size. This is Pocket Edition fighting game.
Alright, I'm gonna go up and flash broomer. Everything's fine.
I don't know if that was such a good idea. Wait, you have flash kick too?
I have flash broom. See?
Why do the fighting games have Marissa's outfit like a tinge purple, purpley blue?
I don't know.
Not bad by any means, but it's so weird. It's like she's the black and white. Like that's what she's referred to as a lot. But then now she's blue. I guess blue and black is a better contrast for red and white, I
She's
suppose.
gonna fire a laser at her and be done.
And then she grazes it.
No, she did block it this time.
Marissa's pretty blue in SA. True, but she was also in her winter clothes. She had a scarf and all that. But then she's immediately back in black clothing.
Back in black.
Marissa in black, hot new movie. It's Marissa and Mamizo, but it's Men in Black, but just with those two characters. Because that's quite literally what Mamizo's urban legend is. Mamizo's urban legend is the Men in Black. One of her specials is the flash thing that wipes your memory. She even wears a sick suit. Nobody draws Mamizo in that sick suit though. It's kind of unfortunate.
I ran into it. That's a foolish error on my part. Throw stars at her. She's dead now. Alright, I'm just gonna...
Pew!
Oh, she blocked it that time.
When does Marissa do Blazing Star? She does Blazing Star in 12.5 and in 8. Blazing Star is her last word. It's goofy. I like how the comments on that are just, this isn't really Don Maku anymore, but because it's Marissa, no one really minds. It's like, wow. I guess you have, you really made it.
You know you've made it when you can break the rules and no one will question you. I missed.
That's just what Marissa does. An excessive amount of firepower.
If it ain't flashy, it ain't Dan Maku, or something along those lines. She
Don
said.
Maku is all about power.
Yeah.
This one takes a while. Just gotta wait for it. I like that it gets huge though.
Laser. And now, I'm maxed out. But it's not a cooldown though. Monkey possession. Alright, well I'm just gonna...
It doesn't work on, because you can't interrupt them. They have super armor.
I guess that's fair.
So if we want to see them, we have to go to like versus and show them.
Ow. Please. I hate when I get knocked down and I can't rise up.
Marissa isn't pure black for the same reason why a lot of characters start to have black hair. Look like they have purple blue hair. It's hard to work with pure black and it doesn't pop as much. Fair. The blue looks better in the nightlight, but at the same time, it's Marissa. It's their outfit. She has it in the main games. Of course, Reimu's hair has also been a combination of black and brown. Image 17 is the one I just used, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, I guess image 18?
That one's good enough.
Alright.
Alright.
Yep, things are going on in the village. And
Yeah,
that's Marissa. Yep.
She's not wearing her hat. Oh.
What, just Yugi?
There's Yugi.
Oh. Yeah, Yugi and Suika are here in the human village just drinking and enjoying the show. Not participating, because, well, they probably wouldn't be very,
They'd be pretty alright.
wouldn't be pretty fair at it, yeah. I'll probably see her when we get to a human village level. I don't know who's next, though. 66 emotions.
If even one of them goes missing, bad things happen.
I think this is the explanation again, not her telling it.
Yeah, because no one's talking.
Yeah, just
Temporary one.
they make a temporary one out of the hope that was gathered by the people that fight her. Then Miko makes her a real one. That's like super amazing.
Yeah, I saw it in Genso Wonder.
Oh, it's fantastic. Has a very One Punch Man aesthetic to it.
Well, Yugi showed up.
And Rumiya showed up too. Alright. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, change places.
Did we miss much?
Alright, who's next?
Yeah, who do we unlock?
Dodong.
Byakuya. Anyone else?
Probably Miko. Yeah.
The religious.
I'm playing as the president.
Alright, cool, because I want to
Hope.
play as Byakuya.
Hope was vanishing from the hearts of humans. Miko felt this, so she naturally sought to become Hope and thought of a way to save the world. In order to do that, she'd have to defeat the bothersome individuals dealing with her in her same trade. It wouldn't do to leave the human heart outside of her control. Miko asked around about Gensokyo's most ancient religion. There are different styles. Yeah, right. Let's go with that. Yeah, that'll work. Now to beat up Reimu again.
Reimu. I'll accept your challenge. Whose religion is more loved? Our duel will decide.
Might makes right. If that is the way of Gensokyo, the decision will be a simple one. She's so glamorous. Alright, how do you work?
So chat, while Dylan figures out what Miko does,
Ew.
I'm just gonna say...
Bro,
that
she unsheathes her sword and it fires a laser beam.
That's pretty sick.
What is this block pose? She's so cool. What?
So
what's this move?
Is Miko like 20 spots higher on the sorter already?
Dude, look, she does the fucking that's Jobo. Look at that. That's the pose. Dio does that pose.
Yeah,
swear on me,
her
mom.
block pose is just the "you're approaching me" pose. See it? It's just "you're approaching me."
What is this? Why did she put her hand on her face like that? Oh, she's great. What can an up one do? That one. Up and forward are the same.
Just block again. It's the "you're approaching me" pose. Oh.
If only I could walk with it. Ghost Flame. Ghost Flame. Dude, look at that! Look at this pose!
Chat, Miko's top 15 now.
Straight up, that's just what it is. Those are the poses. Popularity change.
Popularity charge.
Am I taunting?
Yeah, you're getting more appeal. Yeah, you're appealing to the audience. You're taunting. You're being the heel.
Ow, 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 ow. I will beat her up.
I don't know what's next to Miko's super bar.
It's the fucking reaction guys. That's the reaction guys meme.
Oh my god, it is. Isn't that meme actually happen in reverse, which makes it kind of ironic?
I don't know.
I don't know. Chat can confirm.
I don't know.
Funny. I'm pretty sure the funny thing about that meme is that it starts with the board and goes to excited, but I think the actual event is supposed
Dude,
to
look
be
at their excitement. It's
yeah.
They can't tell if they're excited or not. She better. No, she didn't. Chat. She was doing the laugh. All she had to do was lean back and do like maniacal laughing. That would have been perfect. Yes. For the sake of those who admire me, I cannot lose. I'd vote for her. There they are.
Looks like you beat Reimu. Let's have a go too.
I do not wish to be seen bullying the weak. If you are confident, however, I see no reason to refuse.
Alright. If I beat you, I'll have beaten Reimu too. Also, red cape means more power, blue cape means more defense.
So Moko and Kaine are down there.
The Entei group's in the
Yeah,
middle.
they're all down there enjoying some tea, and Renosuke is over there in the corner.
Hey.
And Kozuzu's all the way in the back there.
Wow.
I didn't know Kozuzu was part of the background of this game.
And Alice is over there.
What? Why is Alice here? I didn't know Kozuzu was in this game, chat. Is Aki here? Oh, that didn't work.
I like how Yugi is still sipping out of the bowl while Suika's just going in on 2 full pitchers.
That's her dish. That's a sake dish.
I know it's her dish.
It's a Hoshigama dish. Alright, you're right.
Alright, chat, I was gonna say earlier, but we were too busy being in awe of Miko's coolness. I'm gonna say, the thing that left me malding during Dylan's Touhou sorter wasn't the fact that Sanai was 45th, but the fact that every time I thought I had a read on who he was gonna pick, I got it wrong, and I'm just like, bruh.
I have no idea why my cape just changed color.
That's what they were talking about. Red means more offense, blue means more defense.
But how did I do it?
Good question, Mega Man. I don't know. He spread run the lower half because you don't have to think about the lower half.
I was also on a timer.
Speaking of timer.
Time over.
You made me over Kaine? Same. In fact, you want to know what upset me? Almost all the decisions Dylan made that hour.
Oh. Ah!
Spin!
That's the wrong one. Heavenly Way in the palm. That is just the world.
The world! Chat, Miko's just Dio, and you can't change her mind.
Ow! She's so cool.
Halfway through, Dylan went full Brug mode on that sorter. I couldn't get a read on any of his choices after a while. Every time I thought I had him figured out, he threw me for a 150, and I'm like, yeah, not even a full 180. He stopped 30 degrees short.
I don't know what that ring does. She's alright. Ow.
Ah, yes, my favorite Marissa attack. The one where she just fucking yeets herself at you.
I hate this attack.
I hate it too.
Ow. Get.
Okay, yeah, I kind of hate this up and down thing because it's fucking impossible to hit them sometimes. Look at her, she's just staying, she's camping you.
I hate Blazy Star.
She can ground camp you. That's the part that gets to me.
Woo! The spikes are great. I don't know what that does, but I like using it. Ow! Oh, she shoots fireballs. Whoa. She's so cool. No, I want to hit her with that.
Why is Renosuke here? Doesn't he not like loud stuff? Well, everyone's emotions are out of whack or whatever, so everyone wants to see people get hit.
Let me do... Wrong button. This one. House of Sun's Origin.
Does it matter if you press L or R?
It seems to be R button that does it.
Yeah, because I did R both times, so I'm wondering if that's why. Oh, she turned around.
She's so cool.
Look at the dragon in her cape.
Charismatic hermit appears in the village. She's got my vote. Come, worship me!
Well, as long as you're using it for good.
The strength of faith is something different from yours.
The two capes, red and blue, have their own moves.
Oh, how do I get the blue one?
Nice to meet you, I guess? I wonder what your ancient power is like. How about you show me?
Buddhism does not condone violence. At least I've heard as much. Chat, look at the way Nue's red wing works. It's kind of like Twitch. Are they like sharp? Kind of freaking me out.
Can she poke people with it?
Oh, the blue ones wiggle too.
Violence against heretics is something I'll always allow.
She's also got her pitchfork.
In order to get the blue cape, you have to grab her.
How do you do that? How do I grab?
How does one grab?
Unveil.
Oh, that's 14.5?
Well, her urban legend is red paper, blue paper. So
I have no idea what that is.
I knew she had two kids. It's the urban legend where you're in a bathroom stall, something asks you if you want red paper or blue paper.
Oh,
and
yeah,
if you say red paper, they
kill you.
Yeah, well they kill you either way. But if you say blue paper, you get juiced or some shit, and you become blue, drained of all your blood. And if you say yellow, you get a banana. There you go.
Is that true?
I don't know. I think yellow either gets you out of it or gets you both of them. Oh, crunch, bogus. Yeah, chase.
Miko does have a command grab.
How do I use it?
What move is it?
How do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? I love command grabs.
Red, flayed alive. Blue, strangled. So your skin turns blue.
They're pogging. Out of here. Kaboom. Well.
I just realized when Sho unsheaths her sword and shoots lasers at you, I think that's the epitome of what it means to do a sword flash.
Solar flare!
Might as well choose yellow for the chance of getting out of it.
How about you say, no thanks, I don't need any.
Choosing either option will result in the individual being killed, so the individual must ignore the spirit, run away, or reject both options in order to survive.
Ah, yes, rejecting. so I just need to run. Do you need paper? Gone.
Nope. I'll wipe when I get home, thank you.
Ooh, that's close. Ow! What the fuck?
Yes, Marasa and Nazrin are there. We've kind of been going over background characters as they appear.
I like Nazrin's little move. Ow! Dick.
Lily White's also there.
No! No, I don't want to lose my health. Oh.
Sword Flash! Solar Flare! He died.
Fucking jeez, dude.
Yeah, Nue's back there too. She's just floating around.
And I was so popular. There's a moving background on her cape. It's cool.
It is neat.
Chanting Buddhist prayers or whatever else for the deceased is alright. There's no need for religions that only see losers from the beginning.
Damn. Yeah, I should have guessed you'd be here. So, you finally come. It seems that you took care of my pupil earlier.
Chat, look how thick their eyeliner is. Do you see that? Like,
They
their
do.
eyelashes are
Massive.
absolutely massive. I was like, is that their eyebrows? No, their eyebrows are above them. But like their eyelashes are just fucking ooh. What they call Buddhism has become, as I expected, a two-faced religion. While having strict self-discipline and unadorned clothing, in truth, they unabashedly view for political power.
It's a pity, isn't it, that a monk and a Taoist can see so differently.
We are not friends.
Why is Byakuran's bite like that? Because it be.
She has superhuman ability. Well, no, she doesn't actually. She has the same strength as a normal human, but she has cheat magic that lets her have superhuman abilities. She also has a motorcycle.
Yeah, that part's pretty sick.
Or at least she will have a motorcycle.
In the next game, is she the Ghost Rider?
No, she's Turbo Granny.
Understood.
Ow. Come here. Oh, that's gonna hit. Nope, we're good. Yeah, auto combos. And then... That's fine. That won't hit me. I can just keep showing her my sword. Really.
Chat, I'm now convinced that Miko could beat Virgil in a fight.
And she's got a lot going for her. She's got crazy cool poses. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, DMC is an action game all about style, so Miko would fit right in there.
Triple S combos. She's fast. Ow.
Blue Streak speeds by.
This is my favorite move because of the pose she strikes when she does it, but it's so bad. Look at that. Oh. Well, see you later. That was the wrong move.
Wait, you shoot fire.
I will hit her. Yeah, that did fuck all. Hi, you're in my face. I want to hit her with my...
Byakuran is fast as fuck, apparently.
Infinite. Infinite.
You know, here's a question about the spell card rules. Can you not make spell cards that don't have to do with your own abilities?
Oh, they make their spell cards with their abilities.
Well, I guess that answers
That's
the
how they
question.
do it.
I don't know how the creation process goes. I don't have any, as you can see.
Just a little more.
Taoism wins out in Great Religious War.
Humans cannot gain strength through scripture alone. Your lack of training is your downfall.
With this, the hearts of Gensokyo are now yours.
You can entrust them to me. I will return everyone's hearts to them soon enough. Chad, if I had played this game before yesterday, Miko would have been a lot higher.
Bro, same.
Now that those troublesome religions have been eliminated, everything should be in order. All that's left is for me to return hope to the village myself.
So she already knows.
Though I feel it has been a bit too simple.
Oh,
Now, Chad, this was referenced in Genso Wanderer as well. How? What deception is this?
Ho ho ho! There's still a proselyte who I haven't fought.
How very bizarre this is.
How about you have a match with me?
How are you imitating me? How you are imitating me, I do not know. But you cannot possibly mimic my combat arts as well. I'm gonna beat her up.
Chat, I only redid my sorter like 2 days before Dylan did, so mine already would also look very different.
Ow.
Miko would basically just go. If we don't see all the level 3s here, can we go to Training Moon and raid Super there in level 3?
I will. I will show off the supers because I'm interested in them as well.
Probably at the very end, wouldn't we? When we have everyone?
Yeah, that would be easier to do it. Again, there's only 10 characters in the game, so we'll get through this one pretty fast.
Yeah. You could probably do like 5 this stream, 5 next, and make it a 2-parter.
Pretty much, yeah.
I am not against that.
Playtime's over. Oh, now she's Wolf. She laughed. She laughed for real. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, goodbye.
It's the funny meme dance. Yeah, Oren's doing the funny meme dance.
Woo!
So would this be the first time since PODD that you can fight yourself in the story? Is it?
Ow.
Dylan's in too much pain to answer the question.
Well, you're not actually fighting yourself. You're fighting Mamizo. But there's no clear answer as what's going on in Touhou 3. The game is over. I would not use wicked arts in such a manner. Show yourself, imposter. Her cape didn't even change color. Fraudulent.
What did you think? Now those were yokai's arts.
She's already striking the pose. So I see. So this was a sly yokai's doing.
Well, having seen me assume your form and act so violently, what will you do? All that faith you painstakingly collected, gone in an instant.
Why you?
Religion is nothing more than a tower built on sand. It's something like a mirage.
Oh, you want to anger me.
They've all caught the scent of battle and have come to watch right away.
I will ensure you can never mimic me again. Time to beat her ass. Yeah, auto comp. Didn't work. Didn't work.
It didn't connect.
Didn't work.
It's okay, that attack does a fourth of her goddamn health.
It's a good attack.
I think it's bullshit that they don't take chip damage, but we do. They only take chip damage from spell cards.
Ooh, the overhead. The overhead somersault.
Chat, does anyone care what my Phase 2 Touhou sorter results were? Top 20-ish, probably.
Oh, the leaves hurt me.
Yeah,
ow, bird!
I didn't like fighting Mommy, though. She just kind of throws stuff.
That's what I'm doing. Ow!
I already posted it on the Discord. You're too slow! You're days late to the party!
Ow. Ow.
Telling me to do something I already did.
Ow.
The fools.
Ow.
If there's no Chirno, then no. Chirno's up there, I think. I think she's in the 20 to 30 range.
Ow.
Post it again, then?
Ow.
No.
Ow. Holy shit.
Do it again, I wasn't looking.
They're so annoying. They like...
I hate... Yeah, I
They do
like
no damage, but they hit me. Speeding.
Quackama. Quackama was high. I'll wait for Kokoro because that I know for a fact I'll have time to read it during then. I'll read the top 20 because that's what I did last time, and let's face it, no one cares beyond that point.
Pokemon that you say are much higher than I think they should be, but
considering they're faceless characters that are basically defined by fanon only.
But I like them.
I like them too. I think it also helps that Quackama was one of the few Touhous that I saw when I tried playing Touhoumon for the first time years ago.
Yeah! No!
Death.
What? What?
I can't even see it, plus I'm not in the Discord. That is all understandable. Dai is precious.
Yeah, my appeal has gone up. I don't know what that's good for.
I hate it when they do this, and you're like, alright, now I can get in and throw stuff at them, and they just fucking duff you. It's the most tilting thing.
Auto combo. Stab.
Combo.
Stab. Eat lead. God damn it. Bunny.
So Miko doesn't have a flash kick, but she does have a flash sword.
She has an overhead. She also has this. That's so cool. That is so cool.
This character is all style, all grace, and when she makes her Mask of Hope, it's a funny face.
What is the point of this move?
I don't know.
I don't get it. I'm trying to hit her with it, but it seems weird. Okay. Stab.
Oh, it's a cooldown. Do it.
How do I do it?
LNR.
Oh, hold on. Heed the commands of the absolute care.
She's
Well,
down.
She got memed on.
And then that makes your approval rating go all the way back down. And then she throws Yu-Gi-Oh monsters at you.
I don't need her approval. So that took a while to actually happen. They're coming back.
Kwakama is also pretty cool, even though people can't agree on whether she's a devil or a succubus. If she was a succubus, we would know.
Well, people tend to do whatever they feel like with that character.
Well,
Doesn't
there's
matter to me.
literally zero character to go off of, so they're within their ability to do so.
Ouch.
Yeah. Oh, you died. You exploded.
Ouch.
That's a good victory pose.
Ouch. Well, I was almost done.
Drunken rivalry with belly drumming. Well, now, who am I gonna transform into tomorrow?
I hope
That's
this
the
doesn't.
life of a Ditto.
This better not lock me out of Kokodo. That would suck.
I mean, this is, I guess, stage 6.
Same
Does
pause
anyone know?
noise.
Does anyone know right off the bat? According to Zun, Kwakama is an imp.
I like that word.
Imp.
She's a little imp.
She is a little imp.
I keep getting duffed.
Yeah, I hate it. It wants me to go back. It wants to make me go back to easy mode, but I don't.
That doesn't work in that one. I'm trying to see if I can switch up the end of the auto combo to something else. That might work. Yeah, that works.
If Kwakama were a succubus, she would be a Ara Ara, as the kids call it. But she's not. So she ain't.
Just keep firing laser, I guess.
Kwakama also literally means little devil. That would do it.
Imp.
Imp. Little devil. She is a little devil. I'm sure she's probably... You know what? I would love it if Kwakama was actually very small this whole time.
There's like 2 different Kwakamas. Or at least there was at one point. There used to be... They're used in Super Marissa World as well. One's for secret exits. But there is like a short-haired Kwakama that apparently existed. That people like to believe exists.
Oh.
And they use her, and I think her name is Diakuma?
I don't know what any of those mean.
So like, I guess the small one is her, and then there's a big one with, I don't really know.
Big devil?
It's an older meme that hasn't really happened in a long time. So my only knowledge of it comes from Super Marissa World.
Speaking of memes that I wish had only happened a long time ago.
Ow.
Oh, I don't need to tell chat why I'm crying on the inside. Are
There
there
we go.
other Ikus? Probably.
There's only one Iku. Well, I mean, there's other Oarfish, Messenger of the Dragon Palace, but there's only one Iku.
There's technically probably numerous Kwakama. I don't know, maybe.
I mean, look at the Kappa. There are multiple Kappa, but the only ones we actually have anything on at all is Notori. And then the Tengu, it's 3 characters, 2 of which basically don't exist. So there's only really one, even though they have an entirely functioning society in the mountains. Ow, 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 ow,
Zone
ow.
calls her Kwakama multiple times, not as a proper name, but as a descriptor. It's probably her name.
That was the name that was given to her by fans because she doesn't actually have a name. And Zone was just like, yeah, this is the name I'm gonna use. He doesn't like use the characters, but that's just the characters. Daiyu and Kwakama's names are quite literal translations as to what they are. But we just call them that. They don't have official names.
I give.
As far as I'm concerned, Zun has given his sanction to be like, yeah, this is what these characters are called now. And now those are the characters' names.
Any more and I'll feel it tomorrow.
Make sure you never do anything as ridiculous as taking my form again.
What? I was just testing your resolve a bit. Don't get so mad.
What was that?
Don't you know? Right now, once the dead of night passes in the human village, it turns into an awful place where emotions don't exist. We're gonna be hearing that a lot. There are humans there who have no emotions at all, let alone any hope.
A place where emotions don't exist?
I was trying to tell you that since you would only look during the day.
I see. If there are any other information that I do not know, tell me at once. Also, let us forget my earlier impoliteness.
Not happening.
This is the part in Genso Wanderer where she makes an offhand comment about Miko's chest size, and then she gets banished to the basement for all of eternity.
Heh.
Now I see. It's just as the Baka Danuki said. I can't imagine this being the same town that was clamoring over the duel at noon. Perhaps this is not as simple as I predicted.
And then she's back.
Who are you? Kaboom. You are...
My mask of hope.
I've seen this before. Those masks. I've seen them before.
What was that?
Those are Hata no Kawakatsu's masks, are they not? Did they become a Tsukumogami when the era ended?
The way you speak. You. Do you know where the Mask of Hope is?
Mask of Hope? I know not of such thing.
Aha. I believe I understand now?
Superior tools summon not just people, but spirits as well. After being left alone for so many years, Kawakatsu's masks became a yokai that can control people's hearts.
And they also couldn't fit in your text box. Become a yokai. Oh yeah, I became a yokai. Hooray!
What pitiful tools. You don't even hold your own emotion.
No. One of the masks is missing right now, so I'm kind of going monkey is all. My true self can manage emotion more freely.
Lies. A mask you lost. Would that be the Mask of Hope?
That's what I just said.
Very well, I will make you a new Mask of Hope.
What?
For I myself was the one who originally created Kawakatsu's masks, you see?
That's true, right?
What? I think so.
What?
But before that, I must defeat you, who the masks are attached to. With your emotions running wild, it'll be hard for you too at this rate.
Just quit nagging me and make me another Mask of Hope.
We don't even need to fight.
If you do not, it will be lost forever. It and all emotion from this human village. Satori is both Satori's name and species. Same with New Age. Just because the fandom called they saying Kakura that doesn't make it their name, though yes, then it's used simply because at least people know what it means. Might as well be their names at this point anyway.
I mean, there's not really any point to make them a new name, because what would be the point of taking a near 20-year-old character, being like, this is their name now? Like that's just needless.
Anyway, Chad, I'm gonna load up the disorder again. I'll read my top 20.
Ow. It was after Touhou 60 started giving those mid-bosses that don't really amount to anything their own names. But Lily has a name, Tei has a name, Momiji has a name, Tojiko has a name. Imagine if... I wonder what would have happened to those characters if Yusei and Kwakama didn't blow up as much as they did.
Who knows? Also, people are asking if Miko is technically Kokuro's mother since she made the masks. If you want to look at it that way, I guess, but I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd say mother.
They kind of did something like that in Miko We Trust. They kind of went with that angle, sort of. I wouldn't say mother, but like, if she made the mask, she did kind of create her, in that sense. I don't really know how it really works, though.
Who knows? I won't judge you if that's how you want to view it, though.
Doesn't matter to me. Just don't tell people that they're wrong for thinking differently.
Anyway, well, Dylan gets overheaded by a fan.
I can't help it. All the computers use overheads.
I know. They all do it.
Laser.
Top 20. Alright, so I'm reading 20th to 1st. So, Moko, Byakuren.
Moko's in 20th.
Yeah. Byakuren, Kwakama, Alice, Suako, Kokoro, Clown Piece, Futo, Sakuya, Hina, Hachi, Remy, Suika, Flandre, Tenchi, Kaine, Marissa, Reimu, Raisin, Sanai. So there you go, that's my top 20. If you want to know where another character is, ask me. I will tell you.
Sumireko.
Sumireko? That's I don't think she was very high, I can tell you that much.
She was 150 for me.
It's...
Ow, 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 ow.
Sumereko.
The only one lower than
She was
Sumereko.
120.
Oh!
She was 127 for me.
What? How could she not be the lowest?
Because that's where Sara is.
Right, you don't know anything about Sumereko.
Well, I know that you don't like her, and you've described her in a way that
yeah,
makes me
the
not
reason
like her.
I don't like her is because I know what her character is now. I cannot do
you've
this.
described her to me as being the epitome of a teenage girl.
Ah!
That's enough to make me dislike her. Flan, people are all talking about how Flan fell down like she still ain't in the top 10. Parsi, Parsi. I'm gonna use the search on page function to help me out here. Parsi was 96th. Where's Aya? Aya was 22nd.
Wow. That's low.
Is it?
Where's Suika?
Suika? She was 7th.
7.
Or 8th, no. Sorry. 8th.
I didn't hear that then.
It was my top 4 of the entire playable cast of LoL K. Yes, actually, it is. It's Marissa, Reimu, Rayson, and Sanai. Huh. Great Catfish. Great Catfish was 141.
Timeout.
Yeah, Suika got in the top 10 because I played 7.5 and 10.5, and I love her now.
Monkey.
Don't like Sumereko better than the Watatsuki sisters.
Which is fantastic.
I like the Watatsuki sisters.
I do not like them at all.
I only like them because they were when we played 16 all that time ago,
Ow.
they were the only characters that really stood out to me.
They're not in 16.
Well, was 16 or 17?
They're not in 17 either.
What fucking game were they in then?
What? They're not in a game.
Oh, I'm thinking of fucking different characters. God damn, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
Kaboom!
Chad, I just Asprey blinded in my own mind. What about Genji? Good question.
I don't even know where Genji was on mine. I stopped counting that.
Genji was 103.
Ugh, did him dirty.
Right above Sunny Milk.
Did him dirty. Oh,
Anyway,
I forgot
right.
I named propaganda. Let's just keep going through these images. That doesn't seem to be an image. Weird. Okay.
No. What's image 19?
Doesn't exist. That's
Yuck.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
I can work with that.
We might want to block out the text too.
Yeah, I can work with this.
Yuck. Is Unzan ranked? Yeah, I ranked all the non-girls.
There we go. Alright.
Unzan was 93rd.
Chat, that is an official panel. That's a real panel.
Mine, I hate to break it to you, but Unzan was higher than Letty by 1 spot.
Haha. Letty's not even a real character.
Barely.
Alright, Miko's going and making some masks, and Rainbow's like, what are you doing with that? She has a fan and a sword and all kinds of crazy things.
I'm reading my Touhou sorter results. It's a beautiful thing.
It straight up looks like that. Alright, chat, I have to show you this.
Just...
It actually looks like that. Straight up, in canon. I can't believe that is actually what they made it look like. Wow.
Is that from Wild and Horn Hermit?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think it's when they were eating dandelions, but I'm pretty sure it was something related to food because they cooked the vegetables and stuff, and Remy she doesn't like vegetables.
Remember,
so
chat, this
she
is the
reacts like
all-powerful mistress of the Scarlet Devil Mansion making this face and making that noise.
She acts like a child sometimes. It's adorable. It's a big old yuck.
Where was Mimi-chan? Near the bottom, I can tell you that.
That's not a good place to keep a missile.
145th.
Yeah, Miko made the mask. Yep. She is impressive.
I will say that the lowest character that I actively recognized was Ringo.
I really don't care about those two characters at all.
Ringo just kind of exists to have Beatles jokes made about her.
Yeah, she's more of a character doer than Salem, but I legitimately don't understand why anyone likes those characters, I guess. Alright, change places.
Oh yeah, right.
Ringo and Sarah are some of the most forgettable stage 1 and 2 bosses, honestly. Ugh.
Which is amazing because Dayusei is technically a stage 2 boss, kind of.
Stage 2 mid-boss.
Yeah, she's even less notable in her position.
She's notable because she's in Touhou 6. Come on.
Yeah,
Touhou
true.
6 automatically boosts your popularity by like 7,000
Right.
places.
The Myoran Temple was bustling with people, but their goal wasn't to receive the teachings of the Buddha. They were those who strayed from morality, who stood out gaudily, causing a huge ruckus, who were called justice in this world without rules. Repeating the power is a means, not an end, she enters the gaudy battle.
Gaudy.
Yeah, we'll do normal again.
Sayron and Ringo are forgettable characters.
Alright, well, I'm not starting with Ringo and Marissa this time.
The only reason I remember Ringo is because she's a Beatles joke.
Yep.
Sayron is just a rabbit. She would be the most forgettable if it wasn't for Raisin from Silent Sinner and Blue. Then you have actual Raisin, Udong. Greetings! Have a fair fight with me, and the temple signboard is as the stakes.
The Feng Shui master who controls dragon lines.
Oh.
Alright, I'm not betting any signboards though.
Dost thou intendest to flee?
It's because I don't need your signboard.
She is so small. Gameplay-wise, no, I agree with that because Lal K's patterns are quite difficult. Even the stage 1 and 2 bosses stand
Thank
out.
God this home's in.
But lore-wise, Sayron and Ringo are stage 1 and 2 bosses.
Whoa,
that
my dash is sick.
they
I
haven't.
can easy teleport.
They don't really. There's not really much to their characters, and the fans haven't really done too much with them either. When you look at a character like Rumia, I know it's not really fair to compare it to EOSD, but Rumia is a character who exists for one purpose, and that's to be the stage 1 boss. That's it. There's like nothing else to her. She has 2 spell cards, and then you're done. And then she's arguably one of the most popular characters, just because. Like, I think Eternity Larva is kind of a boring character, but until
This is
you
my
read
new favorite move.
until you read Visionaries, that's Sephiroth's downer,
Yep,
straight up.
that's the Aerith killer.
Ringo's power is getting stronger with eating Dongo. It's a neat power.
Did you see that elbow?
But like, yeah, Eternity Larva is kind of boring, but Eternity Larva and Visionaries actually added quite a significant amount to her character that makes her interesting. She's a lot more, like, it's weird to me that the stage 1 boss of that game has more, it's more interesting as a character to me than the 2nd, the 4th, and the 5th. Because Okina I really like Okina, and I think that On is great.
I threw a thing at her, but I don't think it mattered because, what? Did you see that pose?
Yeah, that's the what's his name from Virtual Fighter. Junin de Indeo. 100 years too early. Bayo's F-throw. All that stuff.
Just kill her!
The thing about new characters is unless they show up in canon works, there's not really any fan works of them in existence yet. So that was fantastic.
Yay, that's pretty
Why
sick.
is it bendy?
I don't know, man.
Ew.
I think, is it paper?
It's kind of weird.
Everyone's hearts are hardened.
Also, Futo's hair is now changed to like brown.
I'm going to restore everyone's morality. I'm about to go morale boost the entire world. Hi, Marissa.
I want to get a drink with Suika. That would not be a good idea. That would not be a good idea, but you gotta try. What? Do you want to fight with me? A battle-wizened veteran?
Yes, I have nothing directly against you, but I would like to tell everyone here about the importance of the teaching of Buddhism. And conveniently enough, we have here an expendable character who doesn't get defeated too easily.
What? An expendable character? How dare you call me that?
Alright, Byakuran's like top 10 now.
I'd rather lose to you easily. We'll get to 14.5 and 15.5 eventually. The last time I saw anything about those games was years ago. And I know there's a lot of conversations in there with the Dream World and whatnot, and the urban legends that are really cool. The story of the fighting games is very neat to me. This one's just a little bit goofy.
I will climb forever.
The Impaler.
This is unpunishable, man. Look at her. Never mind, she punished it. Never mind.
But back to what I was saying, like, in Touhou 16, none of the only characters that really got to do anything were Larva. Eternity Larva got to do things in Visionaries. On got to show up in Wildhorn Hermit, and Okina showed up twice. She showed up in one chapter, Wildhorn Hermit, and gloated about her powers. She showed up in Curiosities and mention of the incidents of Touhou 16, but doesn't actually like appear in that book. And then she appears at the end of Visionaries, where the fairies have a big old brawl against her. and she fucking
Yeah,
chokeholds Clown Piece.
That fact alone kind of bumped her up quite a bit on my sorter. I was
She's
like, this
so
character is
cool.
metal. This character's metal as fuck.
She's basically only showed up for like 3 chapters of all combined written works, but she manages to have that much of a presence, which makes me really excited for more stories to include her.
I like how after she's done, she's just like, alright, that's all I wanted, and she just kind of drops Clown Piece.
I remember when UFO was fresh and people didn't know if Byakunin's hair actually was purple on top or it was just brown in the shrine, and the shine of the scroll made it purple. Didn't Zung confirm it's a natural hair color?
Yeah, that's really weird.
Which is impossible, and like, it's purple hair, and there's a lot of impossible colors, but how does your hair just go from purple to like light brown like that? She was on the Grimoire of Asami. I forgot about that. You're right, she was in that. She casually showed up at the Fireworks Festival Part 2 and had a conversation with Yukari. But that wasn't too much. The Grimoire of Asami was very little in terms of like anything. It did let Sagame come back for exactly like one panel.
I didn't mean to do that.
Sagame ends the book by showing up and saying that the Fireworks Festival will continue forever. And then because of the way her power works, it's like kind of just dies down and then it's done. That one little whap with a broomstick.
God fucking damn it.
Half purple hair. There's a recipe for her hair dye. It's actually hair dye, she just doesn't tell anyone. It's written in her scroll, but only she can read it.
Fuck Marissa. I'm still kind of laughing at the fact that my top 4 is literally just the fucking low K cast.
You managed to get stuck behind the thing.
Murin Temple's values teaching. First thing to do is grasp the hearts of people. Firmly grasp it.
Chat, she punched that bell with her bare hand. It actually wrong.
I just realized she's holding one half of her scroll, but the other half is nowhere to be found.
That's because it closes like that.
That's weird.
No, it's a scroll. Don't you know how scrolls unravel?
Yeah, with paper.
But it's the air scroll, so it's magical air. So she unravels it and holds it in 2 hands, 2 ends. But see how it closes in the middle there?
Yeah, but it's weird. I don't want to think about that.
She's a fucking flying monk. Like,
yeah?
That's the weird part?
Yes.
Crap, I just embarrassed myself in public.
Oh, I feel you there.
It's okay.
There's no shame to be had in losing to me.
She's a Vajra, too. It's interesting.
And now we're here to go beat up Reimu.
The boss herself is marching into enemy territory. You must be pretty confident, huh? That or just stupid?
I don't expect that our systematized Buddhism will lose out to a primitive religion, but apparently this primitive Shinto is what's gathering the most faith in Gensokyo. So I've got to defeat it no matter what. Although it's just incidental.
She looks mad. If you disrespect the god's power, you'll be cursed. This is a good mix. Apparently Byakunin Scroll has unlimited storage space, which my smart devices were like that too.
Chad, I only know about Shinto shrines because of Ghost of Tsushima.
Theoretically, she could just unravel the scroll infinitely and store all her magic in it.
So what you're saying is that she can do that thing that we all like to do as kids, where we find our parents' measuring tape and stretch that shit out as far as it can.
And then it falls over, and then you like retract it and whip yourself in the face.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, I will not learn from this.
Except it actually doesn't have an end.
Is the scroll solid itself? Like, it's probably not solid, besides the air scroll.
Uh-oh.
But like, if you could stretch enough and wrap someone up.
I love this move. That's my favorite move ever. Oh yeah, I also have just sword. Ow.
Byakunin's a pretty cool character.
I like her. She was in the top 20.
She, her design is like a few belts short of being a Final Fantasy character, though. Like, you see all, like, the dangling bits on her outfit? If those were belts, she would be a Final Fantasy character, no doubt. The scroll has an Auto Sutra mode. She really just gets Siri installed on that shit.
So I don't know what this does yet, because A, I keep missing, and
it's
B...
Tricyclism, so you throw things, I don't know what that is. Her dash is just a teleportation.
Yeah, it's great.
That looked cool.
Stop it, Reimu.
Her thing is cut off. It says RM Fantastic High-Speed Prayer Talismans. Whoosh.
Kamehameha! Flower Kamehameha.
That okay? She didn't really like bend backwards. Looks like she flew upwards. I can't see. I can't see what she's doing.
I don't think she did anything. She's kind of posed. The god's power, you say? You're not exactly a god yourself.
I couldn't hear any voices today. That's all.
I wonder if this will make this delinquent shrine a little more quiet.
Oh, Rainbow's a bit of a sore loser. Yeah, these two fighting, no doubt. You've arrived. I want to determine who's the strongest practitioner in my own stronghold. Do you? Oh, so this is inside the mausoleum. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Even if all this weren't happening, I thought I'd have to settle things eventually. With you, you user of evil spells.
How utterly absurd. Chat, she's also doing the Spock with her hand. You see that? She's got the.
Oh my god, she is.
She's full of memes. To me, your religion, which only serves to control humans, is far more evil. Alright. I dig this theme a lot. So I remember well, Puppet Dance Performance has an inside too, but look at the sky. It's so gross and green, and a bunch of the characters in here are related to Higan and the Netherworld. So I just automatically assume this is like the Netherworld. Like Komachi and Eiki are here. And then you have the Prism Rivers, and then Yuko and Yomu. I guess you could argue Seiga and Yoshika are here.
I like my block pose. I'm just thinking. She's just thinking.
Miko's was cooler though.
Ow. I mean, everything Miko does is cool.
Yeah, but this Miko's gross cult of old men. You can barely see them. They didn't even have like faces. They just kind of exist. They could have been dead people for all I knew. The Sixth Sense level shit.
That's a banned Yu-Gi-Oh card. The Sixth Sense. It's a broken card too. I can talk about it when I'm not playing.
Prestige of Shotoko.
Chat, fun Yu-Gi-Oh card fact. The Sixth Sense is a trap card where you declare 2 numbers on a 6-sided die. If you guess right, you get to draw that many cards. If you guess wrong, you send that many cards to the graveyard. So what happens
high risk, high reward. Okay.
No, what happens is you always guess 5 or 6. So you either draw 5 or 6 cards, or you get to mill 5 or 6 cards to the graveyard.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty fucking good.
Miko doesn't seek followers. She prefers to better herself in her own arts, but people want to follow her, so she takes them in as quote-unquote disciples anyway, so there's a bunch of people in here.
Remember, Dylan, Pot of Greed is banned because it lets you go +1 for free. The Sixth Sense lets you go like +4 if you guess right.
I get it.
And even going in the graveyard, you still probably get advantage because most decks want that to happen anyway.
Also, a reminder about Miko is that she was willing to take up a role of leader for the human village.
Ow.
And when Akio was like, we don't need that, she was like, oh good, I don't want to do it anyway. I was only going to do it because I thought I'd have to. Miko is not interested in like that. She's interested in her own pursuits now, which would be Taoism. It's just, you know, she's kind of a charismatic character, so people want to follow her.
Can I hit her?
The funny thing is, Byakuren, sometimes yokai show up to the Myoden Temple to listen to Byakuren's sermons. And Byakuren's sermons to a yokai are the equivalent of ghost stories. Because they basically are telling yokai to forego what they are entirely for Buddhism. And they're like, that's some scary shit. So the yokai go to the temple and use her as a form of ghost stories to spook themselves. I kind of feel bad for her, but ignorance is bliss on that, I suppose.
Oh, there's cherry petals, but I can't fucking see.
I know Miko has some experience in politics due to her past. In fact, Symposium of Post-Mysticism is all... There's a side story dedicated entirely to that, where Miko mentions that when she was in power, she spread the teachings of Buddhism, and then practiced Taoism herself in secret. Anyway, go.
Everything is a wink of a dream. Hail, hail to the 3 treasures. Things such as immortality may all just be a fraud.
I lost. What amazing martial arts. Have you noticed the people's blighted hearts yet?
Yes, of course. I'm fighting now in order to save those souls.
It's vexing, but I will yield that role to you.
You're goddamn right. Hi, Reimu, but not really. Oh? What's wrong?
How about I ask you to fight with me once again?
Again? The battle to compete for popularity already ended. You don't want to get embarrassed even further, do you?
Well, how about that? You see? Look at the audience.
Rainbow's hair is very long in this game.
Yeah.
What's going on? Everyone is cheering for you?
That's right. You've got no more allies now.
I simply must get you to tell me what is going on.
Chad, is it just me or is Cherno flipping us off? You see that? It's like Toad.
Baka baka.
You see that? She uncrosses her arms.
It kind of looks like it.
Hits you with the double. The double.
The flip you the double bird.
What does Mommy's fake the most in this? So far, we're 1 Byakuren, 1 Reimu, 2 Miko.
Yo, I can punch people?
Well, yeah, you're Byakuren. Your skills are just superhuman strength and speed, so she just kind of wails on you. And sometimes runs you over.
And now we get to see Reimu do the
Gautama Buddha. That's not correct. I mean, it's kind of correct. I like the cel-shaded smoke effect.
Pretty neat.
Dong.
Reminds me of Okami.
Her control rod is very small and not very detailed.
Chad, I can't fucking hit her.
Well, she doesn't fake anyone in Mamizo's chapter, so there's only 9
Well, I would hope not.
transformations. So, 2 Miko, 1 Byakuren, 1 Reimu so far.
She's down.
Oku's controller looks like a baguette. Utsuhogi has come back.
I just realized she still has the little stone leg too.
Yeah, it's not a lot of detail on the other leg though, but the cape has the flash to it.
Just as I thought something was odd. So, what's going on? So that's what's going on.
Oh, so you've noticed. No need for me to be in this form any longer then.
Except, you know, being prettier.
And now everything
Just
is
saying.
gone.
That was a well-done transformation.
I remember when Utsuhogi happened and some people on Twitter were like, this is a bad thing. What? Why? Why is it a bad thing? Ha ha ha. I caught you hook, line, and sinker.
The Bake Tanuki who always provides surprises. I absolutely couldn't tell you apart from the real thing. What a terrifying transformation ability.
Thank you, thank you.
Although, for a little while there, it felt like Miss Reimu had gotten older.
Well, yeah, the mannerisms. Now, how about we start the battle anew?
I thought that I had gathered most of the popularity in Gensokyo, but I never thought that there were this many unfaithful Tanuki.
Japanese Twitter loved it. That's good to hear. See, that happened, and then the only thing people cared about was that this cartoon referenced Touhou, and they called it a bad thing. Some people unironically believed in that level of gatekeeping. I don't want people to find Touhou through this cartoon. Okay. You know, over here in English, Touhou is not as popular as it is in Japan, and when you got people who act like this, well, I can see why. I think it was funny. It was a good
in my face.
It was a good meme for a little bit too. Just the sandwich gun, Utsuhogi.
Chat, Mommy's just trying to kill me through secondhand smoking.
If it wasn't popular enough, I can't bring myself to gatekeep it. I don't understand gatekeeping at all. I don't understand certain levels of gatekeeping. Like,
Yeah.
it's one thing if people join a fandom or a hobby or whatever, and then demand that it change for them. That shit's annoying. Find something else if you don't like how it is. You don't try to change it to something it isn't. But when you're like, people shouldn't enjoy I gatekeep because people don't enjoy the things the way that I enjoy them, so they shouldn't be able to enjoy them at all. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, chat, I don't want to talk to the guy who gets legitimately upset if I tell him that Reimu and Marissa aren't dating. You don't want to talk to that guy.
I don't want to talk to people who tell me that Alice was put in Touhou 7 for... You know that guy had a second comment on the Touhou 6 spot that is, in my opinion, even worse?
No way.
Oh, I'll read it to you when I'm done.
No way, he had another.
He had another, and it's even worse. I posted it in the Discord, and we all had a fun laugh. Also, he was like, God damn it, Dylan, read the wiki. Guess what I did? Read the wiki. Guess what I couldn't find any information on?
What he said?
Yeah.
Well, we'll get the info in a bit.
Yeah,
biggest,
I screenshotted the comment so I can read it word for word.
The shippers are the biggest gatekeepers in the fandom. It's nutty. It's not even Touhou that's alone for it. Here's the thing, chat. I personally don't really care about shipping. Like, I've read things, I can read things that are shipping, and it's just like, okay, whatever. But like, some people take a ship and make it their lifestyle, their personality, and then it just becomes messy. It's like, look at this totally factual source in canon that these two characters are dating.
Ow.
Okay. I wish, whatever you say. I don't agree. You don't agree? Oh, okay. Then that means you're scum of the universe. Now I'm going to harass you. Alright. Cool. I can't wait for our next conversation. I've never had any issues with that kind of thing. It's just like, it's there, I can enjoy the content, but I don't really make a big deal about it.
I can't hit her to save my goddamn life.
Personally, chat, I just like it when characters are friends. They don't have to be dating. They really don't. Just because a character is a friend with another character doesn't mean they have to be fucking. But like, if you want to make that dojin, fucking go for it. You are well within your creative rights to do whatever you want. Just don't get butt mad when people don't agree with you on your headcanon. Because that's why it's headcanon. It's canon in your head. Think of the Alice. Ray Mari, Alamari, Ray Sana are the biggest.
God damn it, I stopped blocking for a second.
Fandoms are just destroyed by people going overboard shipping. Yeah, I've seen multiple different instances where stuff like that just turns into an absolute mess. I give. Okay, but Reimu dating a big money bag. Alright, well. Maybe. Any more and I'll feel it tomorrow.
I don't want to do any unnecessary killing. Reimu does not agree with that sentiment. As long as I can save the hearts of the people, I will be content.
Reimu does agree with that sentiment. Reimu 100% agrees with that sentiment.
But that's the whole not what point she said to the fortune teller.
That wasn't an unnecessary kill. That was a necessary kill.
But she said she didn't mind it.
What?
She said she didn't mind it.
But it wasn't an unnecessary kill.
True, but she said she doesn't mind it.
Because it was a necessary kill.
But whatever.
Andrew, speak English.
No, you! Speak English. Speak her line.
There's no line. Press the button. The hearts of people, huh? I wonder if they really can save them.
What do you mean?
Oh, you know? Right now, once the dead of the night passes in the human village, it turns to an awful place where emotions don't exist. There are humans with no emotion at all, let alone any hope.
A place where emotions don't exist? No matter how much hope they lost, I can't imagine them losing all their emotions. No matter. Perhaps there is someone pulling the strings. To cause the people's hardened hearts?
Reimu doesn't like unnecessary killing. If she because
that's why
the spell card rules.
She doesn't mind it though when needed.
Yes, she does.
But she literally said to the fortune teller she doesn't mind it.
Because he's not an unnecessary kill. He's a necessary kill.
Well, yeah, but she still said she doesn't mind it.
Because it's not an unnecessary kill.
Exactly.
If Reimu didn't mind unnecessary kills, she would have implemented the spell card rules in the first place. I cannot believe what he's saying. He does not know.
That's exactly what Reimu said.
Chat, this is why we need gatekeeping.
That is literally what fucking Reimu said, though. I can't believe it. You'd never think that it was so lively during the day. I can't sense any feelings at all. Who are you? There's no line there. You aren't human.
My hope.
Eh?
Where did you put my mask of hope?
Mask of hope? Well, I don't really know.
Oh, someone's here? Apologies, who are you?
I am Byakuren Hijiri. I am a monk of the Moiran Temple. Who are you?
My name is Hata no Kokoro. I am the one who controls all emotions.
Emotions, you say? Therefore, the village's current state is...
My mask of hope is lost, and so the emotions are going out of control.
Mask? It seems your masks aren't just for decoration. So you're saying that because the mask that controls hope was lost, the humans' hearts became hardened?
Righto! So I'm asking you, where did you put my mask of hope?
How am I supposed to know such a thing?
You may say that, but I know. You alone are maintaining hope in this world where emotions have gone out of control. You must be the one who stole my mask of hope.
In Buddhism, there is a law that prohibits stealing. I certainly can't abide someone accusing me of being a thief.
There's no way I'll believe you. Could you please give it back to me? My emotions are going out of control as well, so I'm in trouble too. At this rate, all emotions will be lost from Gensokyo.
I've certainly never committed thievery, but there's no way I can abandon a yokai in need either.
Give my hope back already, you bastard!
I'm going to save you, but first I'll need to have you calm down.
Hope has to be managed evenly by my hand. Now give it back to me, my hope. No, the hope of every human being. Fortune teller broke the only rule against Sokyo. Yeah, he broke TOS, he got banned.
I know. I'm not saying that wasn't an unnecessary kill. I'm just saying that he thought Reimu wouldn't kill him. And then Reimu was like, nah, I'm okay with doing this if I have to.
That means it's not an unnecessary kill.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying Reimu says she doesn't mind it. Because she literally said she doesn't mind it.
Does Reimu say she doesn't mind unnecessary killing? Is that what she says? I need a direct translation here that puts Reimu in this position.
Quote her. It's fucking quote straight from her.
Very interesting.
Do I want to ask?
No, just...
Okay.
Why would you even think that was information anyone cared to hear? She doesn't mind unnecessary killing. She straight up says that.
Yes.
I'm taking the page and linking it. Unfortunately for you, I don't particularly mind needless killing. Oh.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
But the thing is, that kill was necessary.
It's not saying that it wasn't, well... It's weird. Well, obviously it was necessary, but she's still saying that she doesn't mind unnecessary killing, which is kind of dark.
Why would she say that, though?
I don't know.
Because she definitely does.
I know what panel it is, though, and she looks really pretty in it.
Okay, here's the thing, Dylan. Reimu doesn't mind shedding blood. But the thing I don't understand is, I know that she doesn't mind doing it when it's necessary, but the line about it being, you might as well just die, you have no extra health bars.
Ye of little faith. It's okay, I don't have any
I think
either.
she said that because Fortune Teller said she doesn't kill yokai.
Yeah.
That's true. That's why he assumed he was okay, because he said he knew that...
And he was not.
he knew that Reimu doesn't kill yokai, so he was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Spoiler alert, he was not.
Yeah, he was not okay. What are you gonna do, ban me? Seconds before man was banned. I wonder how it's phrased in the official published version of the manga. That's another thing, too. It might be a translation thing. She might not even say that. You don't have even a scrap of hope. Weak.
Weak.
Chalk it up to weird translation. I need to know now, actually, because the thing is, I don't really agree with what Reimu said there, because it seems like Reimu's MO is that she does mind needless killing. That's why she doesn't kill anyone. And the fact that she did brain the Fortune Teller is because the Fortune Teller was a direct threat to the balance against Sokyo, hence he was a necessary kill. So for her to say something like that is either just a quirk in translation, her backsassing the Fortune Teller, or just what it is.
You know, speaking of which, there's another thing. This might just also be a translation thing, but when she says that a resident of the human village becoming a yokai is the greatest sin of all. Now, does that imply that if you aren't a resident of the human village, it's not a big deal?
Well, you become a resident of the human village when you settle in Gensokyo. It's because the humans of Gensokyo are different from the humans of the outside world. So a human from the human village who learns how it works on the outside will seek to change it, right? Like I guess if you think about it from our perspective, if you go in against Gensokyo from the outside, it's like it's not as worrying as someone who's already like.
She has a lance?
Yeah, she's a Kokodo halberd.
Oh.
That is something she has.
I didn't know that.
Maybe just being petty is saying like, even if you were allowed, I ain't gonna let you get away with it. Maybe that could be understand.
Well, I think he might have been dead at that point. She kind of brained him.
It's like when you spend your whole life in the human village and then suddenly you learn the secrets of the entirety of Gensokyo and how it operates. It's like, well, now you're dangerous. But when a human comes from the outside, like think of Sumireko. Sumireko comes in here and then she thinks this place is fucking magnificent and magical.
I mean, it is.
With all the yokai and stuff, but she doesn't actually like care about the power balance, or maybe she doesn't even know about it. But like a human from the human village who would actively become a yokai they would do it because they're aware of how it works and they wanna, and that's dangerous because they can. If the humans native to the human village start figuring out how all this shit works, bad things will happen. Because if the humans don't fear the yokai cease to exist. So if the humans start fighting back and not fearing them, then, well, Gensokyo just becomes... It'll probably just reattach itself to the real world, and then
just
the
kind of
yokai would cease to exist. Yeah. No performances in particular women are associated with Naginatas. I knew she had one because it's a weapon in Genso Wanderer. Recantation charge, I don't know what that does.
I can...
Alice got banned from having a speaking role. She got sent to horning jail, basically.
Oh, I can do that now?
So yeah, I guess if I could see it as I'm just confused at how Reimu would
Yo, I've had this mechanic this entire time and I haven't been using it?
I'm just confused why Reimu would say it like that, I guess. I can understand if she said it as more like a quip in response to the fortune teller's comments, because I genuinely don't think that... I think that Reimu does mind needless killing, because if she didn't, she wouldn't have only one kill in the entirety of the series under her belt. Like, seriously, she's never killed anything, like, at all. She might have killed a few yokai or whatever, beat them over the head with a stick. But, like, the fortune teller is the first one that, like, could actually, like, talk and was what they were, and that she straight up killed. You like yokai, you wouldn't mind needless killing. And she says that as a no you moment and bopped him. Farewell, Shrine Maiden. And then he turns around and then his head is split in half. He's like, why did you do that? I do not understand. The fortune teller was a smart man, but he wasn't smart enough.
He didn't do his research. He did not do years of research.
What do you think would have happened if he didn't even confront Reimu and just disappeared? Do you think Yukari would have found him?
I'm sure someone would have found him. If he was that much of a threat, then
well,
surely
Yukari or Okina probably would have did something about him.
Point is, he was probably going to die one way or another.
Guaranteed. Like, very guaranteed, but Reimu was the one who brained him.
I know it doesn't do anything, but
he tried.
I just wanted to.
How much is Marissa now? She's been to the outside world before. I don't think she really cares. She's a human, but she interacts with yokai all the time. She probably just doesn't even see them as anything at all. Aku understands her position, though. Aku firmly believes that the humans of the human village should fear yokai, because that's how the balance against Sokyo works. But Marissa's kind of an outlier. She is a human from the human village, but she's kind of just... Well, she's just Marissa, really. Her own little, she's her own thing.
Alright, what meme is covering the screen next?
I have image 20. That's not gonna cut it. I'm afraid that's not gonna cut it. Neither is that.
No, not that either.
No, I don't have any more. Alright, propaganda will work. There we go.
Alright, we're at Nyorin.
Forgot I set that up. I don't even remember when I set that up. Versus specifically rejects any method of yokai-like immortality. Yep, she believes in the potential of humans.
Here?
That's Cherno.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I was like, is it
might not. It might be Cherno. It looks like Cherno.
I think it's Cherno.
The wings are a little not Cherno-y, but the bow
kind of
and
attached.
the bow is Cherno-y. Should have used huge Rumia. Forgot where propaganda was. And there's Kokoro.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's Cherno.
Yeah, it definitely looks like Cherno. Yeah, she goes to the, what do you call it, the Myonin Temple, and she ends up dancing. She dances for the shrine, and Reimu makes some money off her.
Nice.
It's a plot line in Forbidden Scrollery as well. Kozuzu thinks she reads a book that's like, oh, there's no dancing, but yokai is going to be very bad, and she tries to, like, infiltrate and out it for being evil, but it's not, and it's just Kokoro having a good time. Anyway, I don't really know what happened there, so... Alright, I gotta do one more to even it out here. Yeah. So, my turn. Let's go! First would be like, yeah, becoming a yokai magician might be cool. I already planned dying as a human magician from mercury and arsenic poisoning by time I'm 40. Peace.
That's a good quote.
The thing is, that stuff still affects the yokais as well. It's the in-universe explanation of why the magicians have such poor health conditions is because of the stuff they work with.
Oh, don't worry, I'm reading the comment. I didn't forget.
Which makes you, it makes you wonder how exactly that stuff affects the... So now it's...
and Futo and Nitori.
And Koichi. So, yeah.
Alright, well, we got...
The other two characters are Kokoro and, what's her name?
Mamizo.
Yeah. So, chat, I'm being Futo because why would I not pick Futo?
Fair. Alright, I'll read the comment as soon as you are finished.
Believing that those with violent hearts must be saved, Miko began to move, assembling faithful hearts scattered across the land to herself. She tells them to remake their momentary lives. To do that, she must fight against other religionists. Futo decides to use that support, the support that is that of the aftercare, for the defeated, but what?
But what?
Futo's hair is clearly, like, shiny gray, and then you heard, like, what happened here? What happened here?
Brownish.
What happened here? Would the Shrine Maiden be present? As I believe she had dueled the Crown Prince just before. Chat, she's so small.
She's tiny.
Like, her arms don't even come out of her sleeves. You can't even see her hands. She's, like, floundering with that. Look at that. Chen's big. Chen's almost as big as Ron. Holy shit, why is that so big?
It looks like Chen's a little bit behind her, though, so... Well, actually, no.
That would mean she would be smaller.
Yeah, that would mean she'd be bigger.
If Chen was standing right next to Ron, they'd be, like, near identical. But Futo's the size of, like, a fucking fairy. I judged an explanation to be necessary, and thus drew hither. Oh, you're here.
If you're going on about Reimu, she's gotten all sulky.
Oh, wherefore would that be?
Well, that'd be since she lost to your boss. I was thinking I'd take it upon myself to go and have a return match for that. With Miko's lackeys, that is.
All two of us. Oh, that I cannot overlook.
Alright. Chat, are we ready for a good laugh? So, this is on the Touhou 6 VOD.
Plate summon!
Alright, chat. Alright, quote. Dylan is a dummy. Don't let him trick you into thinking these games are actually hard. Considering how well you did on your first try, you can easily 1cc normal with a bit of practice. And since Flan is one of the easier extra bosses, you can and should take a crack at her as well. Speaking of, the quote phantasm unquote boss that he mentioned, Yukari, is actually easier than Flan, and that's a super fun fight. So you should try to 1cc the next game and unlock her as well. So in case you don't understand what I just read, this man just told Christian, who couldn't even 1cc 6, to go fight the Phantasm boss. Because she is, quote, easier than Flan.
Fucking brilliant.
Ron who? Ron fucking who? Shoutouts to YouTube that at some point
Whoa,
implemented a feature.
what the hell just happened?
Shoutouts to YouTube who implemented a feature where you can,
Whee!
Alright, that move is pretty metal. That, if you click on someone's name, you can see what other comments they've made recently on the channel, and those are the only two he's made.
Those are the only two he should ever make.
Yeah, and those mods are almost a year old, so,
I am genuinely impressed someone could say that without any, like, hint of self-awareness.
Someone typed that out and thought, yes, it's a good idea to hit the enter key right now.
Flandre is one of the easier extra stage bosses.
Yukari is easier, though.
Yukari is easier. Alright, well, you know the thing about Flandre's stage is that you get 2 1-ups in the entirety of it, and Flandre doesn't drop a single additional resource.
But Dylan, she's easy.
I guess so.
I want to note that he didn't explain in the slightest why this was the case. It's just a fact of life, apparently.
You know, Touhou 6 is not a very easy game.
I'm willing to bet he disagreed. After all, Christian, who couldn't even 1cc the game with rapid bomb spam, almost 1cc'd it.
Woo!
I would like to note, the man who used the resource over and over again that barely fucking works in extra stages was told that he would have an easy time with Flandre. And Yukari, who is easier, by the way. And Ron's not even part of this fucking equation.
Ron doesn't exist.
No, she doesn't.
They also left out the part where you need to capture 60 spell cards to beat the extra stage to play the Phantasm stage. But yeah. I guess that part's not that important.
Oh yeah, there was also another comment while I was looking through that I'll talk about after the dialogue. It was also...
Oh my god.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Kirby and Terminal montage animations. Crap. Even though I can't beat this one, if I could take down the boss.
One who cannot best me would never vanquish the Crown Prince. It came to my ears that the Crown Prince did battle here. And yet, whom did she confront? Rather, did she truly confront anyone? It was a recent engagement, but...
Are you talking to me?
Most certainly. Who else wouldst thou think is present?
You're right, of course.
Concerning the recent engagement, who was it that did strive against the Crown Prince?
Forget about that and fight with me, okay?
She is even smaller than Futo. Fi? Whatever.
Faux fun?
I chose the wrong person to speak with.
Yeah, there was another comment.
This is now a playground fight.
So, while I was looking for the Alice comment, I came across someone else who's tried to say that Sakuya doesn't stop time, she just accelerates the flow of time in herself, thus making it appear like everyone else is frozen. And I'm just like, oh, so time stop.
No, Sakuya explains that. That's not a bad comment.
That's not a bad comment? Okay,
Sakuya
well, now I
explains-
just look like an asshole.
Sakuya explains in one of the written works that she doesn't actually stop time and that she just accelerates herself to go so fast that we perceive it as time stop. But that's boring, so people don't care about that.
Yeah, I don't think I'd really care to explain that one to people.
Ow. So, there's also a chance that what she said is complete horseshit and she's lying. But yeah, most people see it as...
I mean, is there really a difference in the two?
Well, I guess, if you want to get specific about it. But
They're
people who
functionally
get,
the same goddamn thing.
people who get specific about it usually just do so when your argument is correct, but you have the wrong name. It's like when you try to talk about Ganon or Ganondorf, and they're like, oh, that doesn't apply to Ganon. And then they're like, oh, you're talking about Ganondorf. Obviously, I'm fucking talking about Ganondorf. If I didn't mention Big Pig Monster, then I'm pretty sure you know I'm talking about Ganondorf.
I think her ability got retconned twice, but don't quote me on that. Wouldn't even surprise me, really.
I mean, she has a few different things to her that just never really got expanded upon, huh?
Like her space manipulation.
Yeah, that's something that she had that never gets used ever again.
They used it a little bit in Puppet Dance where the map.
That doesn't count.
Well, I mean, I know, but I'm just saying some fan works did use it. Kind of.
It kind of seemed worthless, I guess, because what's her name? Komachi is the same thing, essentially. Big rock.
Sakuya has been known to lie about things just because she thinks it's funny to mess with people. Is that a personality trait she has?
She usually just does things. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of fun to watch her look after Remy. But yeah, the thing about how do I activate plates? Plate activate.
Are you trying to use your spell card?
Actiplate.
Are you trying to use your spell card?
No, I'm trying to activate my plate.
Oh.
Because they're still standing there and I don't do anything.
Chat, you want to know something funny?
Whoa, yo, 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 yo!
I watched Christian pull $1,000 today.
Yeah, he pulled 2 of those Charizard cards.
Yeah, and not the shiny one he was looking for. He doubled his Charizard count today.
What do these do?
That's a good question.
I don't understand. Oh, whoops.
Why
What?
plates? Because, I don't know, reasons.
Feng Shui or something. The plates become relevant with Urban Legend and Limbo, though. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. But I keep getting hit by that twirl.
So wait, Komachi can manipulate space as well, yeah? That's
She
what-
manipulates distance, not space.
Okay,
but I guess
so-
that's kind of the same thing anyway.
Might as well be. So basically, she can just manipulate the distance and ferry you over in like one row.
Well, I guess she kind of has a say on that. It's when they go to Kasen's house at the end of Wildhorn Hermit, there's seals on the door, so Komachi uses her ability to dissect the door. So she spreads the door out so far until she can see the individual places the seals are and then take care of them to open the door. I see, Lady Marissa spoke of a rematch. What a lightsome girl. With this, no explanation is necessary.
Aw, nobody noticed our match, did they?
On the contrary, has not everyone been cheering for us subconsciously?
Would Koichi know that?
I don't know. If it wasn't for the events of this game, she probably wouldn't even exist anymore.
You came once again? Taoism is as persistent as it is reprehensible.
Hold, I've come to explain something. As you must be aware, the hearts of humanity are crying out. Now is hardly the time to rely on the liberty of choosing religions. If only temporarily, we must join our religions together and restore their hearts.
That matter is being dealt with by Lady Hijiri. We can leave it all to Buddhism. You user a primitive religion.
Must we remain at odds?
Why is she so sparkly when she says that?
Why is Tenchi so small? She's the size of Iku with the rock included. But otherwise, she's about the size as Lily. Ow.
I don't know, man. Whenever I think of Tenchi, I just think of her puppet
Wait,
dance.
I can't use the rock move on this level. Never mind.
No, you can. You can make big rock spires. I just think of her...
I did not know Futo had this kind of ability. This is one of my favorite moves I've ever seen. She can just earthbend. Like, what the fuck? I didn't know she could do that.
Chat, whenever I see Tenchi on the...
Woo! Oh. Man.
I keep getting interrupted.
Plates.
By myself. Whenever I see Tenchi, I just think of her puppet dance sprite, where she just kind of lies down on the rock and it's adorable.
She's an annoying creature to fight.
But we love her because she's a brat and cute. Those are two good personality traits.
Woo! That didn't work.
Where is Yugen Magan on my rank list? That's a good question, Mega Man. I have to go back to internet.
She poses when she summons Unzon, as if it's Unzon who's doing the work here.
I typed UYW and I got Yugi at 24th, and I'm like, wait, that's not Yugen Magan.
Yugi only had 24th.
Yugen Magan was 132nd.
She's very red.
Oh yeah, Chirno was 25th.
Tai True Fire! Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh!
Yes. Oh, Dylan's not gonna like this. Rumia was 34th.
How is Rumia that low?
Because she's cute, but I'm not as attached to her as you are.
That's insane. Rumia's got so much character.
Does she
that
really, though?
Doesn't exist in the actual series, but...
Does she?
She's great! Characters like Rumia don't happen all the time.
I have Kaine in my top 5, and it's not like she got much screen time outside of Touhou 8.
No, she's pretty irrelevant, too.
Which is kind of sad, because I think she's interesting. I think she's interesting, what with her ability, the fact that she's basically the protector of the village.
She tends to show up when Moko needs a pity party in the dojo.
Yeah, and her relationship with Moko. She's like one of the only few people that Moko seems to interact with. Hell, in the human village, they're sitting right next to each other.
They're friends. And I mean, there's also how the EX stage works.
Yeah, where Kaine appears in her Were Hataku form, because it's the full moon.
See, I didn't even hit her. She crashed into it.
She
Spin.
cute poses and she's cute and she's smooth.
Speed! And she's out of there.
No, Dylan asked for the official translate. Well,
that's a good picture, Aya. Smacking her on the forehead with the big rock.
We did post the pages in chat, and Dylan did read them.
Such splendid physical technique you displayed. Those bewitching arts scarce belong at the side of Buddhism. Wouldst thou consider converting?
There's nothing that would make me betray Buddhism.
But thou drink sake. Art thou certain? Yeah, you're not allowed to drink if you do Buddhism. So the yokai practice Buddhism not because Buddhism, but more so because of Byakuren. So they don't follow all the rules.
So Byakuren's just that great.
Yeah. 'Twould appear the prince had already brought events to their conclusion. Though without relation to creed, Buddhism and I have a profound connection. It moveth me most deeply. Shall I start a fire?
God damn it. Out of the way!
Why are you here?
You're in the way over there. I'm taking apart my stall.
Oh, pray pardon. And it please you regarding the earlier match between the Crown Prince and the Head Priest. Mightest thou be able to recount for me the particulars?
Huh? I really don't care how these matches are going.
Notori has a wrench, a crowbar, and no time for this shit.
I never noticed that she has like pockets all lined at the bottom of her skirt.
Yeah, it's full of money.
God damn it.
Just
Compared
lining
to
her
these
pockets.
religions struggling for the top spot, my style is much more important than that.
Look at the size of that fucking bar.
Look at her tree hands.
Look at the size of that bag. It's blue. That's incorrect.
I gotta earn the machine rental fee after all.
My word. Was the Crown Prince completely unable to seize thy heart? I may be weak, but I will assist in the missionary work. Chat, she's wearing boots, but I'm pretty sure she's wearing socks in her art. Why is there...
Alright, hold on.
Also, why does she fly with a propeller? Can't she just fly anyway?
Speaking of the propeller, I've got a physics question. So the propeller is propelling her upwards, as we could hopefully assume. So that means the airflow is currently going up, right?
Well,
actually, wait, no, that makes perfect sense.
You know
I'm
how
just a
propellers
fucking
work,
idiot.
Andrew?
No. I'm not mechanically inclined. Nor do I possess an engineering degree.
Woo! Woo! You cannot stop this tech... Oh. Got stopped.
Kappas are very small, but Futo's even smaller, and Koishi's even smaller than that.
Forbidden Scrollery Kappas are the smallest. They're like waist height of Mamizo. They're very small. The only big thing about them is their egos.
Notori is a science chat, so that's why she chose to use propeller. I believe it. What if she...
Oh,
now
look, there's a
she's
lock
gone.
on their bag.
Oh,
Must be where the key is.
And now she's just... Well, it disappears, so clearly she can fly without it. She just has it because...
It looks cool.
I don't know. I mean, does flying take anything out of these characters, or do they just kind of do it like it's a thing they can do?
I don't know, but she has missiles. She has hidden missiles.
Chat, imagine being the one character in Gensokyo that can't fly. That must be embarrassing.
Kozusu can't fly.
That's
Akio
depressing.
can't fly.
That's depressing.
Renosuke can't fly.
That's depressing.
But the whole point of the written works is to put characters that can't appear in the game due to a lack of ability and make them the main focus.
That's rad.
I like Kozusu and Akio a lot. They're great characters. They just can't appear in a game because they cannot play Danmaku.
I just realized that Notori is X-posing this entire time.
What?
She just kind of got her arms and legs out, like she's doing a little. Look, man.
Whee!
Meanwhile, Dylan's earth surfing.
Look, I thought Futo was all about setting shit on fire, but now she's about causing this as well. Oh, okay.
You know what? That's a good point. You know how you know what you do with those characters that can't fly? You bring Genji back.
I love this gunship. I love this gunship. Where am I? There I am. How did I get over on this side of the screen? I need to throw something at her.
Yeah, I want to see Genji come back, because it's like, damn, man, we gotta fly somewhere. And Reimu's like, I know a guy.
Well, Reimu attacked with the Yin Yang Orb, and then in Touhou 3, Reimu could fly on her own.
I thought Genji was just there for the entirety of PC98, but he just stopped talking after Touhou 2.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're right. He no longer talked, but he was still the reason Reimu could fly.
Yeah. And now he just lives on a miscellaneous body of water.
He's retired at the shrine.
He still exists, though, I think.
He paid his dues.
He did his job. Yeah, Genji earned his retirement. He literally carried Reimu through PC98.
Oh my god.
Futo can manipulate feng shui, allegedly, according to herself.
Yeah, that is her power.
Neat.
Just like starting fires.
Are fires good feng shui?
Well, they turn the room one side reddish orange, so isn't that what feng shui is all about? How didst thou find them, these beautiful strategies?
Oh, so this is the power of religion.
My religion refuseth not even yokai.
I see. You need a flexible way of thinking to come up with interesting ideas, huh?
Indeed.
But I might as well go with Shinto. Next time I'll try the shrine.
What farce is this?
I will formally apologize to the guy who commented about Saki's powers now, because I'm the asshole who thought you were wrong.
Oh, is it already this late? Yeah, this is what happens when you comment when you don't have all the information. You end up looking like a YouTube comment.
It's true. It's true. I didn't read the wiki that time.
The Crown Prince hath surely finished by now. Always be sure to cite your sources, but just because someone posts something in YouTube doesn't mean they're wrong.
I just
The first guy, however, was beyond fucking idiotic, so...
Yeah, we can all make fun of him.
The Crown Prince has surely finished by now. The main event is tomorrow.
Chat, don't let Dylan trick you into thinking these games are hard. Hey, what are you doing?
This is the third time we've seen Miko. Ah, Crown Prince!
What would you be up to in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Why are we starting with the knight in the background anyway? I was conveying to all the reasons that we duel.
Oh, yeah, I trust you with that?
Indeed, for one to fight in earnest, one must state a reason before their duel.
This is like the third Miko.
Yep.
I see. I have to give a reason before the duel, eh? That's easy.
No need. Nope.
She didn't do it.
No reason needed. Personally, I like thinking of Sakuya's power is just time stop because, well, I know I'm not alone on that.
Well,
and
clearly
time
not.
stop is a lot cooler than the idea that she just kind of does the fucking over the
Accelerates
edge.
the flow over. Yeah.
Yeah, that's lame.
Yeah.
Oh, I just go so fast that it's like time is stopped. No, just stop time. It's cool that way. It's a lot easier to explain as well.
Someone in chat pointed out that if you really did stop time, you would probably not be able to see since you're essentially stopping light as well.
Well, I raise you one Jobo. Two
Fair.
Jobo, actually. Two Jobos can do it. If she didn't stop time, we wouldn't be able to say the world though. So You gotta think about it from the JoJo's perspective.
Dio can also monologue for 3 minutes and then be able to say out loud that only 2 seconds have passed.
That's because time doesn't actually pass when you're monologuing.
I would need to try this out for myself.
There's a video of that entire fight where time stop is actually accurate to how many seconds.
I think that video, I can't remember if I ever watched it, but I think that has appeared in my recommended.
It's actually really good. Like it just edits the time stop scenes to fit the time frame of the time stopping and actually put the necessary actions in there without all the fluff dialogue. It's actually really good.
I have something else similar to that, but I'll wait for this first.
Is there not something odd?
What's wrong? Giving up? Wasn't your teacher stronger than this?
What? What do you mean?
Ho ho ho!
This is the first time we'll be bamboozled by this.
Oh no, I didn't see it coming this time.
Thou knave! This was the work of a Bakadonuki.
You were easily fooled. Now do you understand why popularity is so meaningless?
Thou, might it be?
That's right, all your accumulated popularity gone from the malice of an imposter. Religion is honestly no different from a mirage.
Such malice as that won't be forgiven. By and large, transforming with such ill intent is just thy one-sided evil, is it not?
See, I'm trying to mentally prepare myself too for it, and I slip up actual English. Ho ho ho, looks like everyone followed the scent of battle over here.
I shall render thee unable to repeat such vile transformation. This is my favorite Futo pose.
The sparkle.
Actually gets her hair color semi-right. Alright, now fight night.
There was another video that appeared in my recommended recently where it's Goku versus Frieza, but it actually is 5 minutes. And they basically just speed up the footage. But I looked in the comments, and apparently, I don't know how true the quote is, but apparently Toriyama said that the footage itself, like, watching Dragon Ball in real time is basically like watching in slow motion because of how fast they actually go. I don't know how true that is.
Well, because everyone goes really fast in Dragon Ball, that's the whole point.
That is true. So,
I mean, look at Birder. Birder is like...
He's the fastest in the universe.
Yeah, and he's really weak. Toku Sentai!
Toku Sentai!
That's just so great.
I still love that they're all named after dairy products in Japan.
Well, I mean, the Saiyans are all vegetables, and fucking Gohan's name is literally just rice.
I mean, yeah, Ginyu's name is just the Japanese word for dairy. There's Ginyu, Raccoon, which is Kurin, Goldo, which is Yogurto, and then there's Jason Birder, is cheese and butter. Yogurto. And there was something else. Yeah, there's also Pan, and yeah, the thing I was gonna mention was Vegeta's brother, Tarble.
He has a brother?
Yeah, and Yo, Son Goku and his friends return. Yeah, Cadet Vegetable, Vegeta, vegetable.
Yeah, because he's the king of the Saiyan planet.
No, he's the prince of all Saiyans. That actually begs the question, why is Vegeta still only referred to himself as the prince if his father's dead?
Because he never earned the role of king, and he doesn't see himself as stronger than Goku, so he can't call himself the role.
But even before that.
Because he was the prince of all Saiyans.
But he's clearly the king now because Dad's gone.
Saiyans don't exist anymore, so it doesn't even matter.
So then why would
the better question is what happened to Gallic Gun?
It got replaced by the Final Flash.
Okay, Final Flash is still sick, but Gallic Gun was like, why are we getting rid of that?
Chat, what's your favorite Dragon Ball technique? Yeah, King Piccolo and his henchmen are all named after instruments.
I didn't even know Piccolo was an instrument.
Krillin got his frontal lobe kicked in by tambourine.
That was when he was a kid, too.
Spirit Bomb because I can help. You know what? That's the best answer. Absolute favorite technique. I don't even care. I don't care if your favorite technique is Frieza Soldier's Energy Wave from Tenkaichi 3. Big Go Bang Attack? That's a pretty good one.
Just trying to hit her. I don't even care anymore. Plates.
How come they never wish back everyone who died by Freezer Death Ball? Well, I assume you mean Planet Vegeta, and that's actually a good question. I've always wondered why Goku never thought, hey, I can bring my dad back.
Probably doesn't care.
Well, why wouldn't he care about that? That's just mean.
He gave Cell a sensu bean. Do you think he gives a shit?
Okay, that's different, though.
No, it's not. Hold on, I want to do the...
Krillin's Destructo Disc. Doesn't Kamehameha translate to something like Turtle Wave? Yeah, something like that.
big plate, max.
My favorite Dragon Ball technique is when Goku
Inferno Reformation!
Nice. She's dead.
I'm dead.
Why did you die?
She's on fire,
And
though.
she's dead. Well, never mind. She's left with a pixel. When Goku used his pole to climb up to the moon and put Monster Carrot there,
Excuse me.
and then, yeah, he sent a rabbit to the moon. And then Toriyama blew it up twice. Yeah,
I'm
Chad,
going to die.
Toriyama has blown up the moon twice in Dragon Ball.
Plate attack! Plate attack! Plate attack! Meow. I hate this one because it just kind of happens.
It's not that you can't revive someone after 1 year, it's that the Dragon Balls themselves have to wait a year for them to be used. They tend to do that a lot. In Italian, Piccolo is called Junior. This is because in Italian, Piccolo means small. So what you're telling me is that Piccolo Junior is just called Small Junior. That's pretty great.
How do I don't even know what I'm doing.
No, Frieza survived Namek, and then his dad rebuilt him, and then he went to Earth, and then Trunks just kind of did the thing.
There we go. I keep using Kyrie Fire because I forget what button does what.
I give. It's my loss. Sorry for provoking you. It wasn't exactly our hour of malice.
And thou's mention it, that is not thou say. Wasn't your teacher stronger than this? Perchance thou fought the Crown Prince.
What's with that horrible imitation of me?
Do not scoff at mine imitation. So thou hast fought, correct?
Yep, that's right.
Wherefore? What scheme dost thou work?
I'm also worried about the humans' ruined hearts. She's looking around to see if something's going on behind this situation. You should try following her too. It might have even been resolved already.
Eh?
Oh, no same-ass dialogue.
Here we go. I gotta die. What spectacle is this? Does something occur in a place I know not? Who might thou be?
Hooray! I'm going to get my hands on a new Mask of Hope. With this, everyone in the village, and even I, will be saved.
Dost thou have a moment? Hast thou sighted the Crown Prince's abouts?
But when will I get my hands on the mask? What should I do until then?
Mary, dost thou listen? I have chosen the wrong person to speak with once again.
You have the same smell as that god from before.
God? Well, if thou meanst the Crown Prince, 'tis an understandable mistake.
What are you going on about?
Butos smells like Miko. Interesting.
Just give me the Mask of Hope, quickly.
I truly chose the wrong person to speak with.
I haven't rampaged enough yet. I should make all of your emotions explode too. Take this, my arcane Know of Darkness.
Monkey
possessions.
I don't have any extra health bars, so I'm gonna...
Well, the only reason I asked that, like, why Goku wouldn't suddenly care about his real dad is because
Get her.
he didn't know, like,
Get her.
he didn't know he was a Saiyan until the beginning of Dragon Ball Z and thought that Grandpa Gohan was his actual dad or whatever. So that's just why I wonder, like, Goku has never
He doesn't
had any...
know his dad.
Well, that's the thing. That's like, why has he never once thought, like, yo, now that I know I'm an
probably
alien,
doesn't
who's
matter
my
to
alien
him.
dad?
It doesn't matter to him.
Well, that's just mean.
Well, he gave a sense of being a cell because he doesn't.
After he sent his own son to fight him.
He's Goku's motivations are not exactly good guy material.
He's a bad dad. He's not a great dad.
He's not a bad dad.
He's not
at
a
all.
bad dad. He's just bad at being a dad.
No,
if that
he's
makes
not.
sense. Yeah, well,
No, he's not.
He gave Cell a sense of being after telling Gohan to fight him.
No, he's bad with that, but it doesn't mean he's a bad dad.
Like he's not a bad dad, but he's definitely better at fighting than being a dad.
Fighting's all he does.
Exactly.
Goku's character is non-existent aside from I fight character. He fucking fought Kid Buu, destroyer of worlds, and was like, I hope you come back someday so I can fight you again. Like, that's not something you wish for the harbinger of destruction.
No,
then you
it's
have
not.
Beerus with the whole God of Destruction shit.
Yeah.
Where am I?
You're up there.
I'm gonna just time this out. Well, I'm gonna die from it anyway, because I don't have the health bars to substantiate this attack. I'm gonna throw plates at her from afar next time.
Goku tries his best, but you can tell he's better at fighting than being a dad. Yeah!
Pumped. Tao is a horrible sight in the morning. Yeah.
Not yet, not yet. I don't have the Mask of Hope yet.
Alright, now I will win.
What would I rate Goku on the dad scale? Probably a 5.
Oh, wrong button.
He doesn't... It's not like he's a bad dad because he wants to be a bad dad. He's just not great at it. Like the part where he sent his own son to fight the big bad and then healed the big bad. I'm just saying, it's not the greatest parenting move I've ever seen. Farewell. I don't even know what we're doing after this. Am I sticking around for Spell Bubble, or is that a youth thing?
No, I'm gonna do the soul stuff.
Alrighty.
Plate!
I get to go play Ghost of Tsushima more.
Plate! Plate!
Chuck plates at her.
Oh,
You know, it's crazy to think that as long as there's a player skilled enough behind the wheel, Futo can be the strongest Touhou by throwing plates.
Ow.
Manga Goku is better than Super Goku? I don't know anything about Super Goku.
Super Goku seems, I don't know. Vegeta's always like terrified that he's gonna say something to Beerus and get their entire planet wiped out. Beerus is probably my most disliked character in the entirety of Dragon Ball Z.
You really don't like him?
I fucking hate him.
You don't like him?
He's so annoying. He's just, oh, I'm a god of destruction, I'll destroy the planet, because why not? And, oh, Earth has good food, never mind, I won't destroy it. And then anytime anyone backsasses him, he's like, oh, what if I just destroy your planet, huh? And then he's just an insufferable cunt of a character.
You know, I've never heard him described like that. I can see how you might not like that.
I hate him. He's so annoying. It's so they just, Goku says something, Beerus goes, huh? And Vegeta's like, please don't say anything that would get our entire planet destroyed, you dumbass idiot cunt. And then it's just Beerus doing that. I know he's strong, I get he's strong, I don't give a shit that he's strong. I think he's an annoying character. Because all he does is act like a prick, go on about how he can destroy everything with the snap of his fingers, and then eat food. That's it. He's like Goku. But more about destroying the world every 5 seconds, every 5 sentences, than just fighting someone who's capable of destroying the world. Then you have the guy he hangs out with, Weiss.
Weiss?
Yeah, whatever. I don't care about him either. Not as offensive as Beerus, though.
Yeah, Dawn's gonna play Spell Bubble side stories after Hopeless Masquerade.
Oh, I'm time to end
this twice.
Whoosh. I missed. She's on fire. Everyone's on fire. Futo, you're gonna have a lot of explaining to do when this fight's over. Here we go. Yep, this is gonna be a. Oh, this is gonna be a moment.
One clip that appears in my recommended every now and then is a clip of Vegeta going into the time chamber, and Popo's just like,
where is she?
Popo's like, if you break anything, and he's like, if you break the chamber again, you're banned.
You get to do a whole year's worth of training in 1 day's time. Hyperbolic time chamber is broken.
It wasn't really.
Ow.
Everyone was still more like. I mean, it helped Vegeta kick the shit out of Semi-Perfect Cell, but then he let him become perfect and rendered it null and void.
Yeah, but Gohan and Goku trained, and then Gohan was able to achieve Super Saiyan 2 through it.
No, he achieved Super Saiyan 2 through 16's death. He became Super Saiyan 1 through the training.
Ow. Well, Goku mentioned that he had power. He saw power revealed in there that would be used. That's why Goku believed Gohan could handle it, because he thought Gohan was stronger than him.
Goku didn't send him in there for no reason, but he did not. He attained Super Saiyan 2 after Cell.
He thought Gohan was more likely to beat Cell than he was, and he was right. Gohan is stronger, but then Gohan doesn't really care about.
Gohan doesn't really like fighting.
Yeah. And that's fine. And then after that, he didn't really have to fight anymore.
Gohan's like 11, I think.
He went to, I think he was 12 or 13. Teen Gohan's like that, around that age. And there's timeout again. So he ends up going to school, and he takes up the persona of Great Saiyaman because he helps, he stops bad things from happening. And he does help fight Boo because, well, he knows he's strong. Like, I'm pretty sure in Super, he's still, I I don't know what he does in Super, honestly. He showed up in the Frieza movie, but he's pretty out of practice because he doesn't particularly care about fighting anymore.
No, like the problem with Gohan was that he was kind of supposed to take the torch off from Goku, but no, people weren't really happy with that. So Toriyama was like, "Oh shit, I guess Goku still got the torch."
That was when Cell Saga was all done and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know what? Goku was okay with it. Oh, she just flailed. Damn it! Why are you not grazing that?
Yeah, Gohan became a nerd.
A really, really strong nerd.
The world's strongest bookworm.
Dude, yeah, he's fucking really strong, but he's just a giant nerd. Throw your plates at him, bro. There you go. Watch her go boom.
She has no expression when she booms either.
There's no expression when she does anything.
I know, that's why we love her.
No spin? Oh.
No, they don't have an animation at the end.
That's lame.
Yeah, he's a jock and a nerd at the same time.
Alright, yeah. So, Futo went and
there's our president.
For some reason.
Does she get a speaking line? Probably not. She's not there.
I have collected a lot of things, and Miko does not look very happy about it. Hope-filled goods. The crystallization of hope is more abstract than this. She's trying. Futo is trying. She's not the best. This is where she collects all her plates, and then she gets thrown out for a couple days, and then breaks the bathtub again. God damn it, Futo. 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
I'm a bit spent at the end of that.
A bit.
But there's five left, chat. There's Ichiden, Nitori, Koishi, and when those three are done, we only have
and Hachra.
Yeah, and that'll leave 4 characters. There's 5 characters left, so we'll finish this on Monday, and then we'll be back on Touhou 16 come Friday. So that's good. It's a neat game. I like it for the most part. It's pretty simplistic. You just have to hit a couple directions to do moves. You don't have to do inputs or anything like that. But the whole up and down thing is a bit kind of weird to get used to. Because it's like, oh, it's a fighting game, but if you press down, you go down instead of crouching. And it's like, whoa,
yeah.
weird.
The multiple layer things is kind of weird to get used to because it makes enemies hard to hit sometimes.
It definitely seems to have simplified fighting mechanics. There's barely any combos, and there's just an auto combo, so I can understand why people see the ones before it are more...
you can kind of do...
You can change the ender of your auto combo to a different move, and that's about it. There really isn't much in the way of combos. It's just kind of you throw shit, and if you get close, you melee, and then you zoom me all around. And it's neat to look at, and it has good art. But yeah, I can see why people would say that 12.3 is definitely the definitive Touhou fighting game. Anyway, we'll be back with more of this on Monday, because today is Friday, and I'm getting my days very, very mixed up. Oh well, until then.